were you gonna say dude?
I was gonna say stupid and dumb, so stupid.
I had a feeling you were gonna say
A
stupid.
stupid joke.
I'm keeping that. I like that word.
Instead of stupid, I'm stupid.
I'm doopy. He's locking us in.
So, I got my nails done. I'm very upset. I'll kill you. I'm very upset. Cause like,
He got acrylics.
yeah. And I didn't ask for that.
They just did it
They
anyway.
just did it, and then I had to pay $60.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't even do like, you know how the place we went,
Hmm?
they like do the whole manicure, like cut your cuticles, make your everything. He didn't even do that.
He just put the acrylic
Yeah.
on? Ew. Where'd you go? In
Somewhere in like Jackson.
Okay.
It was right next to my job because I was like, I want to get my nails done. And I was even like, I have really long nails. I don't want
Yeah.
acrylic or anything like that. And he was like, oh, we're gonna do powder. And so it, you know, in the other place she did powder and then did the ombre that way, but it wasn't acrylic powder. It was like the dip powder, whatever the hell. And I thought it was the same thing. No, it's fucking acrylic. And he also made them hella thick.
I noticed they're really
I
thick.
hate that.
Yeah,
I mean, they're nice though. I like them, but
They look good.
yeah.
they do. But I'm like,
Yeah.
because I don't know about you, it's like a sensory thing that I don't like being able to feel when I tap on my nails. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it.
Mm.
And now I'm gonna have to wait for them to completely grow out before doing anything else because they're gonna be fucking damaged after this.
Yeah.
I really wanted to snack.
Hmm?
I really wanted to snack.
You want some more chips?
Riley?
Hmm?
want you
I
to know
asked
that
you
every
if you
time I look
wanted
in the mirror,
anything from
I
the
think about
gas
getting a
station.
I
haircut.
texted you.
And every time I think about getting a haircut, I think about
flip.
you telling me you not to.
No.
Don't!
Yeah,
I'm serious. I want to see how you look with
but I
long
got
hair.
stuck with it.
But I've been
It's getting
begging you.
long.
It's getting
I've been
long.
begging you not to.
Say again?
I've been begging you not to.
But
Every
it's
time you
different
give me
because it's
this,
coming from
You
you.
I guess so.
beg me.
I didn't beg either. I just said it's the devil speaking.
Well, no, you sent that
What's
that
Instagram
mean?
meme to Ish and I.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already stealing some of it.
I have a whole other thing of Pringles. You want some? It was buy one, get one, so.
Get some.
Milk chocolate,
Fruit
sea
snacks?
salt caramels.
Swiss rolls?
Can I have
You can have one if I can eat the other half.
Oh, no, okay. No, it's okay. You can have
You
them.
want both?
No, it's okay. I just don't want to take them if you. I thought you just had them in your bag or whatever.
No, she got a bigger bag. Look.
Time bar?
Oh.
Alright, that's it.
I just.
I'm good.
Swiss rolls are like.
What else you got in there though?
I got
Yeah.
dark
That one's for me
chocolate,
later.
Caramel.
cherry
No,
cashew.
no, that one's for me later.
They're
Later.
very rich.
White shoe. You want it now?
No, no, I'm okay.
Have you ever put Swiss rolls in the freezer?
Yes. I love that.
A woman after my own heart.
Huh? I'm okay. I brought my sweet snack.
What's the difference?
Did you not eat before coming here?
That's peanut
just
butter. This is
Dark
dark chocolate cherry. Let me make sure I have that second one.
I had one.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You said it's for me
For
later.
me later, as in like a later date.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Wait,
later
wraps?
tonight. I was like,
I just
okay.
had 2 hot dogs. I'm okay.
Had
Hot
I'm
dog.
okay.
You
I'm-
just shotgun 2
I
hot dogs.
did later. Yeah, I'm so.
You
I'm,
doubled the glizzy?
I did double the glizzy.
Gobble the glizzy.
And I ate
There's
them
like
fast.
pepper spray if you want it.
Gobble double glizzy.
I want a window breaker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Or a butt plug if you're strong enough.
It doesn't have a flared face.
What?
So boing boing.
There's a video I saw the guy tied his hair
You
back
can't
and
put
he's like,
things in your butt if it doesn't have a flared
His hair
face.
back.
You're not supposed
to
to.
throat the shaboing.
Oh, I
Otherwise, it
understand
gets stuck up there, and then it gets stuck past your second rectum,
What's
and it's
that?
gone
Sea
forever.
salt caramels.
Until you poop it out.
Oh.
Second rectum?
I'm usually
Yeah, there's
not a
two
fan
gates in
of
there.
Hey,
caramel.
why do you know so much about that?
You've been anatomy.
Experience? Oh.
That and I might have heard a story that went into the description about it.
I'm sure you're working at the ER. It gets all the kinds of people
It
doing
was
stuff
his
like
story.
that.
Yeah,
It was his
personal
story.
experience.
He posted it on Reddit.
Yeah.
Double rectum Wednesday.
That's why you don't see any more water water balls around here.
Also, the long hair thing, it's because Zeke, when he first met you, he was like, I have this coworker who has really long hair and it's so nice.
Is that what it was?
I'm just curious. I also
You got
like
long
when
hair
I
on
also
the
like when guys have long hair. I think it looks nice.
Depends
Last
on the
time.
hair.
Wait. Shit.
Shit.
Last time.
Nope. The
Shut
morning
the
of
fuck
Sean
up.
has passed, and Ebron is still filled with problems only steam can be asked to solve. But soon the light of day will be lost, for fate has brought you to this.
I forgot to bring you a fidget toy again.
Last time on Esteemed Critical. Having been victorious in the Celestial Tournament and forging the 6 caliber, Steam briefly met with Slyrak, who congratulated them on a victory well earned. When asked how Steam knew about various parts of the tournament, they mentioned their coach, the matron, to which Slyrak was surprised to learn about, even though he had been seen talking to her. Upon leaving the Valley of Blade, Steam was met by none other than the matron, who dropped the act and revealed herself as Sora Mariana, an incredibly powerful Anisamic who was one of the 3 daughters of Sorakel. Sora Mariana congratulated Australia on winning the tournament, naturally with her help, and arrived expecting a favor in return. She told Steam of the hidden venomous denizen in the west of Droan, and how the city was where the far realm being Odium had landed and caused a horde of aberrations to assault the city. Sora Mariana asked Steam to go and visit the venomous denizen, and that it was a win for both sides since Steam was already looking for where Odium had landed. So Steam began trekking through Droan once again, passing through the Medusa city of Khazak-Dral, then stopping in the Minotaur city of Greatlorn, before reaching the marches of the west. Steam came across a group of hideously mutated trolls, which had to be put down with fire, the mutations unable to be undone by Ceres. As Steam got closer to their destination, while resting, they were approached by a dubious elf who asked for toenail trimmings in exchange for 10 platinum coins. But as the transaction was finished, a silver dragon landed, telling the elven woman they needed to help their comrade. The elf then transformed into a brass dragon and flying off toward the red dragon, which was fighting a large aberration in the sky. It was then that Steam were also attacked by 3 aberrations, bless you, which smashed them with tentacles and teleported around. As Steam were just about to finish the biggest aberration off, the red dragon landed on top of the creature and burned it to death with fire breath. These 3 dragons were scouts from the Dragonlands of Argoness, bless you, sent to look into what caused another morning event and bring back info on the far realm entity which traveled through Corvair. They recognized Steam from Arnalash's account in the Elves of Vale and informed them that the venomous denizen, while certainly having a problem, was handling the problem with efficiency. So, switch up the music. You will see the 3 dragons flying off to the south, not to the horizon. And it's, unless you want to try anything else, time for your resting.
Oh, thank God.
And by resting, I mean
It's a
you
short
take a
rest.
short rest. Because
Yeah.
We're not staying here for more than 3 days in the same place.
Exactly. Which, I will be rolling to see if something happens to y'all.
Yes.
The fact that the stream is not in landscape mode is disturbing me.
Y'all wanna risk it though?
I mean...
Wanna what?
Risk it for the biscuit? The long rest?
I'll mess with it later.
It looks like
Does it look in better quality then?
It's definitely better quality, but yeah,
Like that.
I'll probably try
Oh, you would have to turn.
portrait mode,
Yeah.
not portrait mode, but horizontal mode next time.
Landscape.
Okay.
What?
landscape.
Landscape, thank you, that worked. But, like I said, I just kind of threw that together, so I'll worry about it next week.
I'm disturbed.
We should get you a box to hold it up.
Well, that's the thing, there are definitely like things you can hang off the wall.
Not ceiling, but like
You get one of those arms.
the arms.
Well, I don't want to, it would have to be like around here or something.
Well, you could just put it up and
Yeah,
then
right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, next time.
Okay.
Ideas.
Yeah. Already, it looks a lot better.
It does.
wow.
Okay. So, unless you want to try anything else, you'll take the effects of a
Short rest?
disturbed rest. Yeah.
Do y'all wanna
Sure.
risk the 3 days?
No, we gotta go. Where are we going right now? I forgot where we
Oh,
were.
right.
Venomous denizen.
Yeah, the Venomous Do we want to approach the VD with literally no spell slots for the spellcasters?
No.
I have spell slots.
I do too, but I'm running out of the good ones.
I'm gonna use up my arcane
I have
recovery.
spell slots too.
So it's just me, fuck me.
And with arcane recovery on a short rest, I can gain back spells that equal to 7 a combined level of 7.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna recharge a 5th level and a 2nd level spell.
Why did you use so many spells? What's wrong with me?
I used 4.
He was trying to freaking.
2 of them were healing spells. Hey, that's my job. Ceres at least does his job.
Does
Did
he?
you use your staff too?
No, I haven't used my staff, thankfully.
And don't forget, the dragons did inform you that the venomous denizen isn't like burning down.
Yeah.
They seem to be holding their own.
Finally, a place that can take care of itself.
I'm holding my own.
Why'd you have to do that gesture?
It was necessary.
So you know.
I know what my
You
own
know.
is.
So, I mean, it sounds like everyone's pretty alright, so we can keep tracking.
Yeah.
Do you want a long rest?
Yeah, that would help.
I'm at 48 HP.
It would help everybody.
It would.
And they're not
I only
burning
use
down
3
yet.
spells though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use your hit point or hit die to regain health
Okay.
on a short rest.
And I could do some rest.
And some rest.
I only have 9 hit die left though, right?
That's a lot of hit die.
Used 4 last time, which brought you
I'm
down to
almost
9.
out of bardic inspirations. Oh wait, it resets in a short rest. I'm done.
So you rest for the night. I'm going to roll for weather.
I think the ones I
Are
read.
you
Whether-
doing Song of Rest?
We gotta stay strong, Australia.
You want me to?
It'd be appreciated.
What does it do? It adds a D10, right? Or what?
It adds a D10 to your.
To how much I healed?
But I think they roll for her.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but it's just my hit die that I roll to recover however
then you
much.
can-
But you
Extra
only
D10.
get the Song of Rest healing if you use a hit die.
Yeah.
What?
If you use your hit die.
Then you can add the Song of Rest. So
Yeah,
you can't,
I'm gonna.
no, I'm just letting everyone.
Oh.
I'm at full health.
Me too.
I'm at full health.
So what did you roll?
First of all.
I'm doing it.
She is. Only you.
You already used it, hit die?
Second of all.
I used for my short
Your
rest.
attitude.
On this short
Second
rest?
of all,
Yeah.
your mom.
It,
6.
Oh,
You're at full health.
Nice.
yay.
Plus 6 is 13. Plus 5 is 18. Plus 3 is
Should we
21.
need to be healed?
21
Should be
plus
fine.
what?
Should be
What'd you
good.
say?
What was
What'd you
your-
roll?
6.
Oh.
That's
So-
27.
I forego.
Anything else on the short rest?
So while you all take your rest, who wants a card?
I haven't heard of it. Oh, is this the same
Did you
day?
say your mom?
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, go ahead and take your rest, but you know,
What is this?
This will be
Oh,
right before
card.
you. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. In 10 years, what do you think you will miss the most about the life you have right now?
Jarn.
God.
What the fuck,
Valid.
man?
The second part of that question was, what will you be glad to leave behind?
Jarn.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I saw that coming, but you know, valid.
I'm gonna say it again. In 10 years, what do you think you will miss the most about your life right now? And what will you be glad to leave behind?
I don't think I'll miss anything
Miss
from.
the most about your life right now? What will you be glad to leave behind?
I'm just being able to travel with Jarn.
I miss the ability to travel in general.
I think I miss my
I think
life.
adventuring is very
I
fun.
miss my wife,
I
Tails.
think I miss my life.
God. Fuck that guy.
I mean, yeah.
So what will you be glad to leave behind then?
All this bullshit.
Sleeping on the floor.
I'm gonna say some fucking cringe ass shit. Be like all these fucking dead aberrations and monstrosities that we've encountered.
I could do without all this evil shit.
Yeah. That's literally Emma's like, yep.
I'm kind of over this war stuff.
Okay. So, Australia, as you are, you know, turning in for the night, a sensation of sadness washes over you
Being yourself.
as you realize that you have left the 6 caliber in its sheath this whole time you've been traveling.
Okay. And pull it out.
Pulling your cock out.
Pull it out.
He's pulling his cock out.
When in doubt, pull it out.
You take an hour to attune to it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And that feeling of sadness leaves you as you get a feeling of glory and preparedness
Oh shit. Alright.
and a longing for violence.
It really is like a dog.
Bloodthirst.
Pull out the gun, Yugi.
I have the strawberry version of that.
No, this is the 6 caliber, like, communicating through emotion.
Yeah, yeah. It has a conscience, right?
It is.
It's
it is a
sentient?
Yeah,
weapon.
smart. It's smarter than me.
Now you're like Kratos. with
Wait,
me
is
here.
it really?
Yeah, intelligence of 17.
Smarter than me.
It's smarter than
Guys, I think we're stupid.
Smarter than everybody but
It's
bitch.
it's an ancient blade.
They're the only ones that can carry an
If they're
intellectual
alive.
conversation.
Okay. So we're going to, unless you do want to attempt to the long rest over 3 days, I'm going to, you will all move through the marshes. You can essentially move through 2, and I lost my train of thought. You'll be following the tree line. You don't need to, make any checks. I will say, if you'd like to make survival checks to try and negate the use, to try and forage instead of using your rations, you could.
I'm playing rations.
Okay, so if you're going to do that, please mark them all off.
How many am I marking on?
A day's worth.
I do 2 days.
Oh, no, it's a day's worth. You
Oh.
travel 2 miles, 2 hexes in a day.
Okay.
All right, it is uneventful.
Hang on.
So 1, 2, okay. So you are about 10 miles out from the Venomous Denizen. All right. So another day passes.
Okay.
Let me make sure it's a good one.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Who wants to ask the question?
Yeah.
I think Temple should.
You want temple?
It'd be a good one for Temple, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah, Temple. Hint,
And you read
hint, nudge, nudge.
Just saying.
There were 7 cocks on the wall. How many cocks would you choke on?
I'm sucking it. I'm sucking it.
If the supernatural force offered to hand you your greatest ambition, would you accept? Why or why not?
I feel like that's kind of already happening to me, but
Yeah.
Did you accept?
wait.
Did Ezra
No.
ever explain to everybody like
No.
what the fuck happened? Okay, that's what I thought.
Like that's your ambition, though? What you're talking about? It said if the supernatural force offered to hand you your greatest ambition.
It kind of did happen. The Prince of Frost was like, hey, choose your own fucking destiny or whatever the hell.
That's Ezra telling the group.
Yeah.
That's a little bite that we got. A little nipple.
Write that down. Write that down.
Who the fuck is the Prince of Frost?
Well, I guess that technically happened to Ceres too, right? In a way, he was
What?
forced down
Forced
as a
down.
Kalashtar. Like he wasn't, because normally Kalastars choose, right?
Yeah, he was forced
forced.
to be a Clash Star, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was if you.
What was the
what
question?
his
Can you
greatest
turn around
ambition?
so I can read it?
Is coming to this plane.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, bitch.
So yeah, that already happened to him. I'm happy with what I was given.
Well, if Himiko gave me her hand in marriage, then I would accept.
At one point, does that stop being a joke?
Is she a supernatural force though?
Yes.
Oh.
And with those boobies.
It's really
I bet they are natural.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I guess I'm already in the silver flame, so supernatural forces galore. I guess we're a party of
Consider the word of
supernatural
God a
forces.
supernatural force.
It's not the God.
It is a supernatural force.
Supernatural force, not God. It's like
No.
bacteria.
37.
No, you didn't.
I just did.
What did you say?
If Himiko offered her hand,
That is your
bitch,
genuine answer.
That's my ambition at the
is to
moment.
marry Himiko?
At the moment. All
Emma.
my other ambitions are gone.
Along with Sharon.
I'm saying.
Emily. Is there an Emily?
Emmeline.
Emily.
It depends if it was supernatural is like a good force or a bad force. Like obviously if it's like a Dalkir offering me something, I'm not gonna do it.
But what's your
Even-
greatest ambition?
What even if it was?
Did it ask us what our greatest ambition
I
is?
mean,
No, I just said if it offered you your greatest ambition. So
I'm just being nosy.
you don't have to answer that.
I guess my greatest ambition right now is fulfilling my. Would she be a goddess? Or the
Very close to one.
fulfilling like my goddess's wishes and fulfilling like the promise I made to her and killing like Odium to get back at what he did to Sharn.
So let's say a Dalkir came down and said, "Hey, I'm gonna kill Odium for you." You'd still say no.
You of all people should understand my hatred for the Dalkir, as we both of our people have faced them in the past.
Well, not Saris necessarily.
I said our people,
Yeah.
not like our actual characters, but like where we come from.
I don't think Kalashtar have a problem with the Dalkir.
Not really, but Saris would know about
Yeah,
Malachite.
yeah. So he by proxy he gives a shit.
As you are winding down for the night, Skrilla, because you seem the most amicable in the group, you receive a sending message from Maena, Sora Maena.
Who?
The hag.
Oh, hey.
Bitch. Lyrandar airship leaving for VD
Oh.
saw 3 dragons leaving.
Hey, we know them. Maybe, probably.
Stay out of sight.
Okay.
Yes, there you
Can I respond or?
go. Yes, you can respond.
That's it. Okay.
You have 25 words.
Dragons, cool. We met them. Thanks for the update. Well, thanks for the update.
Syllables.
I always
Yep.
do syllables.
25 syllables or less.
You do not receive a reply to your reply.
Mhm.
You were left on red.
Yeah, that's
Um,
the airship's on the way, heading to the VD.
Are you incessantly checking your inbox?
Incest.
I have something on the
Alright.
What?
Incessantly.
Incessantly is what I said.
The next morning, gonna roll for weather. Uh-oh.
Hurricane.
No.
Hurricane.
Oh, no. It remains warm and dry. Alright.
Next day.
Use the next day.
Encounter? No encounter.
Me.
Alright.
Roll my stuff.
You'll
Fire.
move 2 more hexes. 2.
1d6 plus 4.
And you are about 5 miles from what you can estimate away from this location that Odium landed / the venomous denizen. And at first you don't see anything. This grand city is nowhere to be seen. It is a marshland though. But as you're kind of winding down for the day after a hard day's march through these marshes, you would all be approached by a humanoid figure.
Are you gonna scream again?
Yeah, are you gonna yell?
I'm a gun already. Gun staff.
If you don't do anything, you eventually see that it is a tiefling. A very metallic looking tiefling that looks kind of like this.
Oh, we hate those.
Oh, metallic as in it's made of metal?
He approaches the makeshift camp that you're setting up and says, "Hail, travelers. You're approaching an ancient site of great evil.
We know.
And you need to leave."
No.
You'll see him. You'll see him go for his like wands. I'm going to have to ask that you.
Can I smack it out of his hand?
He's not that close.
Use your whip.
As Emma, you're kind of like taking a drink out of your canteen. He'll look at you. Are you a
Yeah.
Forgive my bluntness, My name is Ricard. I'm a warrior for a city near here known as the Venomous Denizen. We have an aberration problem. Are you perhaps a gatekeeper druid?
I am.
Your markings give it away.
My markings. I thought you said my mockings. I was like, I wasn't trying to mock you.
We might need the help of a gatekeeper druid. Although I've never seen a Elven. No, you're not necessarily. Yes, you're an Elau druid. Most oath keepers are orcs, are they not? They are.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What?
What was the question? All right, good talk.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to guide you to the Venomous Denizen.
That's where we're headed.
Oh,
But we could definitely use a guide, especially through the marshes.
yes, I'd be able to get you there by nightfall.
And be nice to
You were looking for us?
Be nice to us.
Did,
Yeah, we were actually.
Did the sisters send you?
Yeah, one of them did.
Reinforcements.
Hmm.
Actually, just said that there are ships coming our way, right?
Yeah, they're actually
There are
I'm sorry,
airships.
ship?
Airships headed for the Venomous Denizen. It's so far.
I mean, was it? It must have been in relation to those dragons that flew off.
Mm-hmm. It was
It's not like we sent off.
Lyrandor airships. They've
Well-
been searching the lands for someone for a while now.
He's gonna make a insight check on that.
God damn it!
What happened?
looking for us.
You can either make a persuasion or a deception check.
I'm shit at both.
ain't got
What did you say?
I said, or isn't it us?
No, but what did
No, no,
Emma say?
Emma said that the ships are looking for someone.
Well, they are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He didn't roll very high.
I'm helping.
You're helping?
You're showing a little leg.
Distract him, quick.
Just agreeing with it, yeah. We don't know who.
Oh, God. 15.
15. He just kind of like does a. Well, regardless,
fucking
it's not
Puts her elbow in fucking Ceres's rib shot. Sounds good.
their ships.
It's not
shouldn't
kicked
be
in
able.
angles.
Well, I'll show you. They shouldn't be a worry though.
Okay.
All right, you follow this very metallic-looking tiefling
Metallica.
Okay.
through the marshes.
Jakar?
Rakar.
Rakar.
Rakhar. You would all get the feeling that he is a tiefling influenced by the realm of Shavrath, the realm of war. And he doesn't say much to all of you, just kind of occasionally looks behind him to make sure you're all following. Until eventually you come across what looks like a very discreet stone. And the stone has kind of like this, this wooden plank path through the marsh that has been much easier to traverse through. And then you see him just kind of like put his hand on the stone, look back at all of you, and then, without saying a word, waves you forward, and then turns invisible as he walks forward.
That's so fancy.
Okay. Does he want us to be invisible?
No.
No.
You know, he disappeared after walking by the rock.
Ah.
We're
As
all
we
gonna
walk by the rock.
We're all gonna do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Together.
We'll hold hands.
Could while we were walking, could Emma have asked him like what sort of aberrations they had been seeing like lately because of the black streak and everything, just to kind of like get an idea of like what types of enemies, stuff like that.
You might have seen a few of them around the marshes here, but it's all kinds of aberrations. From spawns to much bigger and angrier ones like the Dolgants, the Dolgims, Chuls, even an occasional mind flayer. But these mind flayers aren't of the Dalkir kind almost. But nothing that we can't quite necessarily handle. But well, you'll have to see what I mean.
Okay.
Okay? So, you walk through an illusion.
This dude is still on the screen, by the way.
Yeah. Sprelia
Yeah.
100% held her breath. When we force stepping through.
Like diving into the water.
As you walk into a great, moderately great, not quite as big as Sharn, city
Right.
that
What?
He said it's not so great. It's all right.
it's a minor city that glows with ever bright lanterns.
Fucking bees. Sorry.
A green hue in the middle of the city, but
Potatoes too.
overall a very beautiful looking city that has obviously been here
For a long time.
for thousands of years.
Nice.
And you'll see Ricard there. Ah, good. The illusion didn't trick you completely. This is the venomous denizen, as he'll kind of wave his hand over the great city.
Family
Never
life.
made it here on our
I
own.
was just gonna say
We
that.
would have never made it here on our own.
I would have found it.
Probably.
As you can see, the city proper is under no serious threat from the aberrations, but some creature came here a while ago in search of something and found that something. It was a gate that
Okay.
it's hard to describe, but one of our greater secrets, which is some kind of gate, was accessed by him, by this thing. So, I will need to go inform my superiors of your arrival. If you wouldn't mind, I need to make haste. Feel free to browse around the city. You are here as a gatekeeper, remember, and that'll make sure that nobody bothers you. As everybody understands that we've been looking for a gatekeeper. But feel free to, we have a shop to the west, and we'll provide you housing once we've figured things out. Just give us a little bit.
Yeah, free stay.
Okay.
This is why we do what we do.
Free hotel stays.
Free stays at the Marriott.
Sometimes they're not even Marriott.
Continental
Sometimes they're like
breakfast.
the RV in the back of the hotel that has no AC.
Man, we don't even get
And that's still
continental
better than
breakfast. We paid for it.
It's still better than outside.
It is still
Yeah.
better.
It is noticeably less humid than the marshes were, as you feel like there's definitely magic at play, like a constant prestidigitation effect. All of the gunk and nastiness of the swamp that you
No
weren't
skeeters.
able, that
No
temple would
skeeters.
usually prestidigitate off of all of you is automatically being sprayed off of you.
Oh, cool.
You do see similar tieflings to Ricard of different colors, sizes, but you also see humans. But these humans aren't your run-of-the-mill human. They have, some of them have small little horns. Others have very, slightly discolored skin, or scales, but only on their arms.
So,
Almost like mini tieflings, but they're humans.
half tieflings?
Almost, yeah.
So why do they have those features if they're not?
Do you want to ask?
Yeah.
You're gonna ask a random stranger, or you're gonna ask Ricard?
Hey, why you look like that?
Okay.
Why
wrong with
is your
your
skin
face?
color different?
Jesus!
I bet you can't.
God.
God!
Christ.
Racist.
Yeah.
What? Who you gonna ask? Ricard?
He look.
Ricard is left.
Oh.
We could go into one of the shops and ask like a shop
Yes.
owner.
Yeah, still shopping.
I'm gonna walk up to a random guy.
Oh no.
I'm gonna tap him with tuggers.
Why you look like that?
You're gonna give the big old eyes. Start sniffling.
Act like a child. Why you look like that?
Oh
You got a full-on beard.
God.
This works.
He's doing this.
no. Yeah.
As you're doing
Shit,
that,
now I gotta.
he looks down at you with eyes like a fish. Just.
Ugh.
Are you talking about my eyes?
I haven't asked anything yet.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
you
I thought
did.
you
No, that was for the joke.
Fucking-
But I was.
Okay. Yes, little one.
You're human, right?
I am.
Not to be offensive, but why do a lot of humans here have different attributes, like horns and scales?
Are you outsiders.
We are.
How did you get inside the illusion?
We were brought in by
Why are you
a
pointing at me?
guard who needed a gatekeeper.
God damn it.
Ah.
Gatekeeper.
Well, as esteemed guests of the Venomous Denizen, I'll have you know that the Venomous Denizen is an ancient city of a people from a continent known as Sarlona.
You said that before.
Huh?
Yeah, they've said that. You said that before. Sarlona.
This is why I should underline things in the book.
You should be ashamed.
In Sarlona, there was a magical nation known as Or-Kaloon. The people of Or-Kaloon had these mazes where they would make pacts
Write
with
that down.
fiends, celestials, fae. Although we don't really do fae nowadays, they're too hard to deal with. But eventually, all those dealings turned the people of Or-Kaloon into tieflings. Those with more pure bloodlines, like Rakar, are proper tieflings. People with lesser lineages, such as mine, have only minor tiefling inheritances. So you see that with my eyes, I only have a little bit of tiefling in me, you could say. My primary heritage is human.
What differentiates bad blood versus good blood?
Heritage, depending on how their lineage was passed down.
So what
You
was
know,
Rakar's?
whether or not their bastards were human or not.
So Rakar's means that there's no human blood in his blood at all.
There was enough human and tiefling blood that he's primarily half fiend, half Shabra.
So he's not a. Basically, what you're saying is the Mutts got the bad, not fully transformation.
The Mutts look like me. He's more of a purebred, sure. If you want to refer to them as animals. Refer to us as animals.
Fucking
Wait,
racist.
Fucking racist, bro.
Who's out right now?
It's Malachite.
Let me write that down. Malachite is a racist.
Or like
Racist.
racist guy.
Okay. Okay. Didn't mean to offend, but you know.
Every day, Ezra's embarrassed.
You could like the nice one. He's just weird, so.
Ezra likes a meme.
He just fucks dead bodies.
I don't like that's been a
Never
running
done.
gag for like 2 years. I don't like that. Okay.
Well, thanks for answering.
We appreciate your time and the information.
Of course. And he'll go about his business.
Fucking freak.
Think we got hand sanitizer?
God.
God damn!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Stop.
Get the spray bottle out, Australia.
You would see to the west that there's kind of what looks to be kind of a more rundown location. To the east seems to be a bit more fancy. Is there any particular direction? And if you go, there's like it's basically like a lower tier that looks fancier if you kind of look down this cliff. So would you like to go north where you kind of, yeah, this right here. It's a cliff right there with nicer looking mansions.
So there's a separation of class here too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's a big separation of class.
That's so sad.
And is the class separated?
It's basically who's more powerful with tiefling blood and who isn't.
Who's more
I was
pure?
gonna say, is it,
Yeah.
is it based on that? Yeah.
Well, this is much more about power.
So Rakar went to the upper class section.
And yeah, he's going to his higher ups, but you're not entirely sure what that means.
Probably more purebred than him.
What is happening? Why do you sound so racist?
I don't like when there's severe class separation in cities. It's sad, but I understand it has to happen.
Okay, Mr. Woke.
What you rather say?
Okay, Mr.
So
Woke.
do you stay in this kind of central
If
area?
we look around, like, what do we see? Because all he mentioned was like a shop.
Yeah, that they're you kind of in a marketplace where you could get like regular supplies. The marketplace he was referring to, the shop he was referring to was probably a magic shop of some kind to the west over here, past kind of the rundown little section there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys need to do
And
any
then-
shopping?
So
or should we?
Ricard would have gone like this way,
I like
basically.
buying things.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, let's go
retail
look.
therapy.
You need some retail therapy.
Yeah, I got
people?
stuff to throw to.
I still
to
have
sell.
the money.
I got stuff to sell.
So yeah, we'll say you kind of
Let's
meander.
have all our money.
You would
We haven't
see
done it to make- Is there a bank here?
right here is kind of where
Don't think
the
there's a chase here.
less pure
Why not? It's a
are
big city.
living.
Oh, so there's even more.
Yeah, there's like
There's three. There's the slums,
there's slums,
the lower class, and the upper class.
Exactly,
Okay.
something like that.
Is there a bank here? Since it's a big city?
You would ask about a bank, and you would say someone would tell you that the maze of promises keeps all kinds of things. And when you ask about a Kundarak bank, they would kind of chuckle at you and say, "No dragon mark houses are part of the Venomous Denizen."
Not around here,
I
partner.
wonder why.
Not around here.
Not around here. We got Wells Fargo, but not Chase.
Not around here.
Yeah.
We only got credit union.
Yep. We got Space Coast.
You eventually find a shop, and it's overhead is called the Rhyming Chimera. And you let yourselves inside, and you would see a full-on proper tiefling. Let me determine
Are you gonna rhyme?
what
Is he gonna rhyme? Is he like Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
the female tiefling looks up at you and she says, "No, I'm not going to rhyme. That's just the name of the shop."
Boo.
Let's go.
I'm walking
Let's
for
leave.
But if you're looking for rare magical items, I can do that for you.
Yes.
You're outsiders, right?
We'll give it away.
Okay.
Yeah, we bring to you the gatekeeper.
Well, I'll have you know that
Discount, please.
the Venomous Denizen does not handle currency like the Five Nations or even like Druon.
Use teeth.
No.
So not like Jerome.
Yeah, not like Jerome. What do you use then?
We call it time and pain.
Uh,
Pain is typically used to buy groceries, a vial of blood. Here,
Calm down!
Guess what I got?
Calm down!
in this shop, we take time. And it is time off of your life.
I'm
I got
already very
plenty
low.
of that.
I don't
Yes, so you might not be able to afford my wares, mister.
Yeah, so y'all give up y'all's time.
God.
How much time are we talking about?
Okay, so this is, if you want to buy things from the shop, it will require maximum HP.
So take it off your max HP?
Yes.
Ew! I already have
Well,
the,
how
like-
much? Wait, what they got though? What do they got though?
So
Might be worth it.
she would show you the lower priced wares, some magical items. There's a red conundrum elemental gem, armor. You recognize the pipes of the sewers that you gave to to the lady.
Is it the same one?
It's the same one.
They made it all the way over here.
The fuck?
Um,
Someone's spending their life on pipes in the sewer.
How much are they
So-
selling it for?
I'd give it to you for about 3 years.
The pipes?
So
The pipes?
The pipes. I just want to know.
Oh
you know.
wow, that's the one we sold. That's crazy. It ended up here.
yes, it came from a fae.
Small world.
Small
Interesting.
one. On top of that, you'd see various scrolls: a scroll of slow, thunderstep, tidal wave, and some bullets. The scrolls you might be able to convince me to give you for pain, for blood. Although I will say, time, of course, is easily accessed through your lifespan, but here on the Venomous Denizen, things such as sorrowful tears or a little bit of your soul would also be worth something.
Interesting.
As she'll hold up at it in this very ornate box. She'll open it up and pop out this vellum scroll and kind of open it before all of you. And Temple, you would immediately know that this is a legendary scroll, probably worth about 20,000 gold.
Okay.
What is it?
God, Temple's food.
This scroll would allow you to psychically scream in your enemies' minds.
You can already do that.
Kind of.
Well, Ezra can kind of do
Yeah,
that.
Ezra can
What?
scream in people's minds.
Yeah.
What's the name of the spell?
It's called Psychic Scream. It's a 9th level spell.
Jesus!
I mean, I would take it if I know that, so I can just copy it. But
You don't even know my
I
focus
can't
spells.
copy.
Yes, the maze of making took years to create this scroll, and then my master gave it to me to sell, and it would cost quite a bit of time. But if you're not interested in that, we also have some arrows of slaying, which you could tune to the aberrations. On top of that, some breastplate armor that's resistant to psychic damage, an ivory goat, more padded armor that's resistant to force.
Hey, what's an ivory goat?
She'll hold up this ivory goat.
That's literally just a goat made out of ivory.
It's travail?
Bless you.
It's a figurine of wondrous powers, kind of like the raven you have.
Mm-hmm.
But the ivory goat is a rarer version. Creates 3 goats that each have basically makes a goat of travail. It basically makes a giant goat that you can use for 3 hours.
Oh, I like that.
That's kind of cool.
My Raven doesn't do anything like that, does it?
It creates a specific raven that the
I think it's
item
just
should
one,
be.
right?
Yeah, but you can use it for like flying
Messaging
around,
and
stuff like
stuff.
that. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot you had that.
I have one.
he messed around with it, but not a whole lot.
Yeah.
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 How much for the goat?
Time or blood for the goat.
Oh, it'll have to be time, of course.
I have a lot of blood though.
I don't want blood for this goat.
Just saying.
Sucks because my max HP is really low. So I'm like,
I have 88,
even
so
though-
I'm not bidding my time.
yeah, and even though like I feel like I live long.
And prosper.
Okay. Alright. But I can't give max HP because my shit is low already.
And it's 14d6 psychic damage on up to 10 creatures.
That
It's
spell?
a 9th level spell.
God damn!
That's kind of wild.
You just make an entire room just go nuts. That's awesome.
Go bug mode.
Temple's great.
Yeah, you have to do that every time.
How much time do you want for this?
For the goat or for the scroll?
The goat and the scroll.
Bruh.
Like for each individual.
The goat, I'd say 5 years. The scroll, 30.
30?
They spent a lot of time making it.
Mm.
Give it your life. No.
What?
What if we all pitch in?
Nah, spoilers.
If you have something else to offer, I'm willing to listen.
I got a bunch
I
of
mean,
shit.
if you have magical items, I will look at them.
The only one that I can give up, no.
I mean, I have my staff of storm clouds that I don't use that often. And I literally know the spell Call Lightning.
How about a red dragon scale?
Your big ass one?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That scroll. Would you use the scroll? Could you even use it right now? No, right?
I can use the scroll, I just can't.
It would disappear
Yeah.
after he used it.
I'll give you the goat for the scale.
The goat?
The goat?
We don't need the scroll.
Huh?
So we don't need the scroll.
Skrillia, how bad you want the little goat?
No, not that bad.
Okay.
Okay, it's like probably my most expensive item in my pockets right now is probably that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a large dragon scale like that. Has a lot of
Putting
uses.
it back.
Well, the store will be here if you ever decide to come back.
Just like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
We're not broke.
I mean,
We're
and
just
they are
so
asking a lot.
You got
I have
money.
this gold coin with the dwarven rune.
What?
Yeah, no, she'll look at it. That's a very old coin you have there. It gains access to very strange magics. Were you able to use it wherever you found it? It would activate some kind of greater rune.
Really?
We need to go back.
We're not going back there.
It would only be wherever you found it.
Which is in
I'll give you the go for the coin as well.
Ruh-roh.
But we fucking missed something.
Yeah, we did.
Reload, last save.
No.
Nah.
When?
And only that last save was the beginning of this session.
Last.
That sucks.
5
I
saves
didn't-
ago.
I didn't think the coin was that important when you picked it up. I just thought it was an offering.
I thought it was like,
Because we immediately found the beholder after that.
no.
Didn't
We
it?
didn't. We went down.
Malachite. Seeing this coin reminds you of Illithid's skull that you found.
Mm-hmm.
As you begin searching through your bags, you realize that it's gone.
Your lifted skull is gone.
It is gone.
Well, that sucks. I gotta take it out of my inventory. I gotta find it.
Mind Flayer skull.
Yeah.
What do you say, Master No?
Master no.
You said it was 3 goats.
So,
Wasn't listening to what the
there were
ghost
three. There were 3 fucking statues made. This is one of them, the Travail ghost, which is the giant ghost that is basically your friend.
Cool.
So it comes in a set of 3. This is the first one.
Okay.
That's right. I forgot I found that other drow that was dead and I got his stuff in my pockets.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
That stuff did not disappear.
Just the skull. That's
Just the skull.
And the coin stayed in his
The
pocket.
coin stayed.
What the fuck?
Well, if we can only use it where we found it, do you think?
How do you know we can only use it where we got
Because I can sense the energies that it was emanating from it. You would probably be able to as well if you focus.
Oh!
You just never
Shots
tried.
fired.
Like, she's not
it?
implying.
No, yeah, I got
She's implying that you're a dumb.
I got it, but fireball. 7
Fucking dare you.
The wolves.
Sure.
So whoever wants it, it's Ivory Goat Travail. It's
You
basically-
sounded pretty excited about that goat.
I love goats.
Yeah, specifically, it's figurine of wondrous power.
I'm also not gonna
That
delete
we-
it from my inventory and hope you
Ivory.
forget that I gave it to you, and I'm gonna use it again.
No. Wait, what? The gold coin?
Yeah.
And you can kind of see the 3 goats on the
Was-
magic light.
I was glad I had that skull. Because I was like, yeah, I got like 2 stalks and now a skull. Putting it together.
How'd you lose it?
I don't
Did
know.
it disappear when we left the room and you just noticed?
It might have disappeared when we
It
left
was there when you
the-
left and looked a while ago, like a week ago.
You got fucking pickpocketed.
No, because I don't know because the other things that I found there are still in my pockets. I think it's because that was I didn't take the skull from the last one that we killed, right? I only took a stalk of his.
It was from a statue.
It was a room.
had-
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right from the
'Cause
statue.
it was the same room we found the gold coin in, but it was like a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still have the eyeball from the mind flare.
Mhm. As you all exit the store, you see a priestess-looking tiefling walk up to all of you. All the tieflings in the Venomous Denizen have, if you think about Baldur's Gate 3, right, they have kind of like flaming eyes, and they have little like slits for their pupils. This priestess-looking one does not have slits. It is just light burning in her eyes. As she looks at all of you, you know that she is blind, but yet she has no issue looking at all of you. She looks at you, Temple. Excuse me, are you Temple? Your master was Ewig Flamekeeper.
Why are you throwing my business around like that?
Oh shit.
My master has been expecting you. Your master left an inheritance with us, with your name on it.
How'd you know it was me though?
I can see Awig's power emanating from you. You obviously trained under him. He was incredibly powerful.
Stop laughing at me.
No, it's
Hungry.
no, it's the fact that she's talking about your backstory and you're like, yeah, yeah.
If you don't mind,
Interesting.
would you please follow me to the maze of promises and speak to my lady of promises, Nora Lacan?
I will gladly.
Please, follow me.
Need backup.
Are we all going?
You're
or-
all welcome to do that.
Oh, okay.
She leads you down to this grand-looking mansion.
And eats you.
No. And lets you all inside. You see various tieflings going back and forth with looks like parchments, scrolls, ledgers, and various helpers following them around. Some of them imps, some of them, birds following them, coming back and forth. And as you reach the back of the hall,
It's so loud.
right?
I love how intense it is, though. Like, genuinely.
Um,
Not kidding.
She eventually walks you up to her master, a purple, beautiful tiefling with.
Cute. Oh, I love her design.
That's
Yeah, I said that.
Smash.
She is very distracted, dealing with multiple paperwork, various tieflings talking to her. And then the priestess calls out, "Master, I have found him." And she almost stops everything that she's doing, kind of looks over. Ah.
Man right here.
Ewig Flamekeeper's apprentice. He told us very little about you, actually.
I take that offense to that.
Well, you'll have to forgive him. It was before he met you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my height.
Well,
Oh, you
You
did?
said little.
No. He prepared something for his apprentice and left it with us. And never went into detail about who his apprentice was, because he didn't have one when he was here in the Venomous Densa.
Did he know I was going to be his apprentice, or
He said it was for his apprentice.
wonder why he never told me?
I don't know. Sorry.
Sorry, I knew something really intense was happening, but I had to send it before I forgot.
What'd you say?
But if you don't mind,
Oh my god!
Sorry!
where is it? Is it Discord?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We have to show this. You have to show the stream. You have to show the
Oh
stream.
god. Did I miss something?
Where?
It's in the art channel.
Oh, the other channel?
No, the art one. You have it open, Sterling. Jesus Christ.
10 out of 10.
Oh god.
Add it to
Okay,
my
okay,
temple
okay.
folder.
The little hearts on his eyes.
I love the heart pupils.
Full disclosure, I just stole that. It's like a template.
A template.
A template.
That's his kids. Templates.
Sorry.
Sorry. Ooh. I didn't think everyone was gonna look at their phone.
Continue.
Okay.
Oksala, as she looks at the blind priestess, please lead the way to Temple's inheritance. As the priestess nods and begins walking through the maze, Nora Lacan begins walking with you. And then they enter she's about to enter the maze proper with Temple behind her. She looks behind her. Temple, if your friends wish to come, they may, but it is your call. It is your decision.
How long will this take?
10 minutes.
I'll go alone.
Very well. Ish, would you like everybody to leave, or are you okay with everybody listening in?
Oh.
Let's give him a moment of privacy. Everyone else gets privacy.
We'll go outside.
Everyone gets privacy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same.
No. Everyone gets the rule.
Have your moment.
See ya. I've gotten like 3 of them.
See you,
Yeah, I got two.
loser.
2.
I was there for one.
We were there for 1. Oh, he's in the light.
Yeah, turn it on. I won't take this shouldn't take too long.
Oh no!
As she walks you through these various mazes that branch off, you see various little locks and keys and lockboxes. That's what I'm looking for. She takes you to one of the deeper parts of the maze that isn't filled with screens, and she finds one labeled Flamekeeper. Thank you, Uxala. You see her pull a key out of her dress and unlocks it. And it's a pretty big long box. And you can't quite see inside of it because it is up to her light chest. She pulls out a watch, a pocket watch. She hands it to you.
Take it.
Pocket watch is made of platinum. And you would immediately notice that it has chromatic runes on it. Chromatic. That watch was made with the help of the Maze of Making. It took Ewig. It not only took Ewig years to make, he paid. Are you familiar with how the Venomous Denizen handles transactions here? Well, he paid heavily in time to make that watch. I don't know. But I will say he was about 30 when he left the Venomous Denizen.
Okay.
That being said, the pocket watch was off limits. The price he paid, I have to give that to you. There is a second part of his inheritance that he used as a down payment for me to give this to you. As she closes the lockbox and locks it back. I will give you that second part of the inheritance on one condition. With what happened with this far realm entity, Mordain the Flesh Weavers his creations have been entering the Denizen and causing further havoc. I would ask that you go to his tower, Blackroot Tower, and stop him. Kill him, negotiate with him, whatever it takes.
What was his name?
Mordain the Flesh Weaver. If you can stop his machinations from at least bothering the Venomous Denizen.
Wait, out of character. Mordain was the one that we were talking about.
Yep, and he's one of the wizards that you researched about.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. He's crazy.
Yes. If you can stop his machinations from bothering the Venomous Denizen, I will give you the second inheritance.
How do we stop him?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you to do it. But I can assure you that the second part of this inheritance is an immensely powerful artifact that Ewig paid. If you do not have to fulfill this request of mine, but if you don't, I will be using this artifact for the Venomous Denizen's benefit. It is that powerful. But Ewig was a great man, and you deserve to have what he left.
I will do what I can.
Very well. Okay. And she'll escort you out of the maze. Okay, y'all, we're done.
Awesome. That's crazy.
Yeah, Ritz is super country. You can also call him Hush Puppy.
That's so cute.
Hush puppy.
Hush Puppy the goat.
That's like Chippy's nickname. Hush Puppy.
So with that, you will see Temple and Nor Lacan
The one you bought, yeah.
exit the maze of promises. Temple intact.
Bags of wishes.
The item that she gave you, do you have it displayed or did you chuck it away?
It's on my wrist.
You would all notice a beautiful platinum-made pocket watch on his wrist. As he's walking
You
down.
got
Like a
ice on his
regular
wrist?
That's good stuff.
Like a regular watch?
Yeah, but can't read this time with all that ice.
Got the dust down.
That's the inheritance, I'm assuming.
Would any of us recognize what it is, or we just think it's a watch?
It's a beautiful looking watch.
Okay.
Thank you all for your patience. Now, if I'm to understand, you are all the adventurers and the gatekeeper druid that were brought here to help with our aberration problem.
Correct. Stop it.
The maze of... Shit. Where did I put my notes?
The maze of. Wait a second, I forgot the name. Hold on. She pulls out her phone and like goes to
The
Google
maze
Maps.
of mysteries is expecting all of you. If you don't mind, Uxala, please escort them to the Maze of Mysteries. There you'll be looking for the Lord Maker, Kor Nalun, and he will explain the Venomous Denizen's problem.
Okay.
Okay.
This is how we gesture at Emma.
Yeah?
Just like fucking Will Smith.
So Uxala will quietly lead you through the eastern part of the Venomous Denizen to this almost longhouse-looking mansion, where you'll see Rakan at the gates, at the doors. Ah, wonderful. Thank you, Uxala. And then Uxala will kind of bow, and then bow to Rakan, and then to all of you. Thank you all for arriving and helping us in the Venomous Denizen. In Temple, I hope that what was left to you, you will find solace in. And with that, she turns and heads back towards the Maze of Promises. Ricard will then speak up as he opens the door to all of you. Welcome to the Maze of Mysteries. In case you haven't been fully aware of the Venomous Denizen's history, we are a city of wizards, warlocks, and other magic wielders. We have 4 different mazes that help run the city. The Promises that you recently came from. The Mysteries here are where our wizards investigate the mysteries of Eberron. There is also the Maze of Making, where we make various magical items and have helped the Sisters of Sorakel, the daughters, with their various machinations throughout Drone. And then there's the Maze of Faith, where the various tieflings of the Venomous Denizen perform research on the divine and not so divine of Eberron. This maze of mysteries, is where the Far Realm creature landed. And well, I think the rest of it should be explained by Lord Mystery. As he'll walk inside, you'll see a much heavier guard presence. The tieflings here aren't just about performing business or, helping out various contracts. These are tieflings ready to make battle, decked out in plate armor that all of you would partially recognize that the halflings that assaulted all of you, the Psy warriors, it's very similar to what they were wearing. Some of them paladins, some of them fighters, as they are kind of keeping a guard out. And in the midst of them, you would see the Lord Maker. He is as dignified and haughty as whenever he first laid claim to the title of lordship, and high and over almost every inch of his pale blue skin is marked with ink, triumphant words of countless packs. He looks over all of you, a scar over one of his eyes, his horns jutting out instead of behind him. Ah, yes, the gatekeeper. My name is Kor Nalun, the Lord of Mystery. Well, I could describe what happened whenever that Far Realm being entered our great city, but I think it best if I show all of you. What I'm about to show you is one of the Venomous Denizen's greatest works and secrets. But what that creature did to it, well, we need help. It is something that even the great tieflings of the Venomous Denizen cannot handle. So if you will all follow me, he'll enter what essentially is a lift that goes down, and he'll be followed by like 2 squads of heavily armored, some of them with heavy crossbows, others with halberds, flanking him on either side. But they leave enough room for all of you as you enter the lift. And it's one of those big diagonal ones that kind of go down. And it takes like 10 minutes as you are all just awkwardly sitting on this lift. What made you stop by the Minimus Limousine, if I might ask? The core will ask all of you.
One of the sisters of Sorakel requested our aid.
Ah, I see. Yes, the problem, like I said, is not quite something within our powers to solve. But maybe with you here, what's your name, Oathkeeper?
Emma.
Gatekeeper. Emma. Well, as I introduced myself, I'm Core. I've been the Lord of Maker for about 80 years now. Lord of Mysteries, excuse me. We handle the various researches and magical mysteries to help try and further along the machinations of the VD and figure out, why Eberron is like it is. One of those mysteries is exploring the astral sea, the realm between the material realm that is Eberron and whatever lies beyond. Originally, we had made small outposts in the astral sea to perform research about the psychic winds, the color pools, see if we can, possibly divine where those pools go to, if we can figure out how the winds blow through the astral sea, whether or not we can avoid the astral dreadnoughts and not get torn asunder, and if we could go beyond whatever this bubble is that Cybirus and Eberron created, along with Kyber.
Question for you. When we went into like Kyber and stuff, and like when we were leaving, when we fought like the thing of Tiamat, when we were falling through, that was that like the astral sea that we were like moving through, or is that something different?
That was a collapsed pocket plane of Kyber.
Okay.
Kyber is specifically various dimensions that are underground. And it had collapsed due to Tiamat / all of you killing Azarkul.
Okay. Sorry.
A valid question. You would imagine it kind of looked something like that, but you've honestly never been to the astral plane.
Yeah.
So this far-run creature, he entered the maze of mysteries looking for the gate that we use to traverse into the astral plane. As finally the lift reaches the bottom with a the gates will open, and you'll see the Lord of Mysteries walk out with his entourage. And you'll look down and you'll see this, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a Stargate, but just imagine this large portal. And where, there should be either nothing where the portal is, or kind of a quantum astral looking film of the gate of the portal. There's this pulsating black mass of tendrils that have squished all over this gate and is spawning aberrations as you are looking at it. And this squad of tieflings are putting all the aberrations that spawn out of it down very quickly. But you would also see that their munitions, their magic, even the few tougher looking tieflings that are able to get up to the gate make no effect upon this black pulsating heart that is currently enwrapped the portal. This is our planar gate into the astral sea, and it has been shut off by whatever that creature was. He crashed into the maze of mysteries, went through this portal, and locked it behind him. We have no idea what he's doing on the other side because there is no way to see through whatever this mass is that he left behind him. So, Gatekeeper, as an expert on aberrations such as this creature or the Dalk here, we were hoping that you could dispel whatever the fuck that is.
Okay. Would Emma know that the ritual that she helped Harad on do to when they fought like Orlask, would that ritual be like what she needs to do now? No.
That ritual was to seal something away.
Okay.
This is to unlock something that an aberration has locked away. This is almost the exact opposite of what you and the gatekeeper druids have been doing for 20,000 years.
Okay.
Roll a d20 with your spellcasting modifier.
I really should.
Would you like the pink die?
No, because I'll just put my bad juju on your die.
What
18.
did you... Okay.
I rolled a 7, but I have a plus 11 to my spellcasting.
Thank God.
You think for a solid 3 minutes looking at this pulsating mass.
I'm just sitting there like,
Disgust on your face as you see these
oh,
aberrations.
disgust. Okay.
You cannot think of any ritual that you could perform that would help dispel whatever the fuck that thing is. But then you realize the origins of the gatekeepers, the Shadow Marshes, are north of you. And you would know, whenever you traveled with your gatekeeper friends through the Elser Vale and through Breland, of a sentient tree.
Oh, we saw the tree, didn't we, when we were in there?
In the
Oh,
Elser
wait.
Vale? No.
No, okay, I'm thinking
You
of
saw
the
that
other
big tree,
tree.
yeah.
This one is, an int, essentially. And this int was supposedly an old gatekeeper druid that was originally taught by the Ebon Mother, the very black dragon that taught druidic magics to the gatekeepers. Perhaps he would know something, or it would know something.
But I would have to travel there and see.
You would have to talk to him.
Okay. I'll relay that to the guy.
Nor,
The Lord of Mysteries.
Cornelius. Ah, I see. It's foolish of me to think that this would be handled quickly, of course. And with a eldritch being of that caliber, not even we could figure it out. But yes, if all of you could talk to this sentient tree and see what it can teach you,
Falling asleep.
and see what it can teach you. If you're able to dispel this thing, the VD will reward all of you handsomely. And of course,
Venereal disease.
if you want to pursue that creature, you would need our help anyway.
Yeah, we fully plan to track Odium down.
What do you say?
I mean, as long as my team is willing to, like...
We have other
do it.
things to do.
Okay. Guess I'll go fuck myself.
I'll be okay with it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm afraid I've left you all between a rock and a hard place. If you wish to follow this creature, you have to help the VD out. I'm sorry.
No, we're willing.
But I can provide you all with lodging before you head out on your next adventure.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank God.
And you won't need to pay for it.
Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
Free lodging.
Okay. So unless there's anything that the group wants to ask the Lord of Mystery, you will all board the lift and head back up into the Maze of Mysteries, and eventually leave. And Rakar will take you all to an inn, and you will be allowed a rest.
Yeah.
Nice. Finally.
You know, just this one.
You said it was a white
That
tree?
one's kind of
A sentient
Oh, you
tree.
mean it's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, the white tree you're thinking of was in the morning.
Yeah.
That was a worldly tree, I think.
You're just fucking
You won't have to roll extra hard.
It's fucking good. One's good. 1843.
Don't forget to flip and find out who you are.
There would be a tavern here if all of you would like to eat there.
In the morning or for dinner?
Yeah, for like dinner.
Oh, okay.
And we can ask a question.
Yay.
But Skrilla, as you were all kind of eating and, would Skrilla be enjoying
Family
ale?
dinner.
Yep.
Emma would be drinking after she saw the fucking
The
gate.
6 caliber would like.
Would like an ale.
What?
Cool. Thirsty, buddy?
You'll kind of like prop it on the table and like
You wench, drink now.
you see that the ale just kind of disappears into thin air.
That's cute.
That's pretty neat. Did y'all see that?
Now we have an extra mouth.
Honestly, I was thinking the same thing.
It's okay, he's friendly.
Mm-hmm. He gonna bite.
Yeah, you're all treated to a unusual meal of various monster meats and but an exotic eats. Would anybody like to ask a question?
Oh, you asked the last one.
Yeah.
I asked him before that.
I think I broke it.
Oh, this is a perfect one.
Did you break it?
What monster would you love to keep as an unconventional pet?
Monster?
Mm-hmm.
Monster?
Yeah.
Oh, that freaking
No.
a displacer.
The
Displacer beast.
The panther with the
those things
with
are
the
cool.
snake things or
Yeah.
the little sucker things. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
displacer.
Displacer, I don't know.
What you got, Tim?
An owl bear.
Oh, that's a good one. What about you, Emma?
Mm-hmm.
The one in my pants.
Oh, God. What was the question?
What monster would you love to keep as an unconventional pet?
Oh, unconventional?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
I don't know.
Oh, you already got you.
Can I
Blue
be-
Dragon.
I was gonna say, can I be basic and say dragon? But Ezra literally has a dragon.
Yours is just Malachi.
Or that, okay.
That means he's not wrong.
So you all turn in for the night, a hearty meal, warm beds, comfy beds, and take the effects of a long rest.
Yay!
Temple.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. Hold.
Oh.
Romancy.
Travel back in time
We're
before we
having a
met,
dream.
and I said,
Okay.
never talk to you.
As you are going to bed, Temple, you are going over what was given to you.
I can sell this.
You would know that it's worth about 10,000 gold. Minimum.
It's mine.
But as you look at it and see the chromatic etchings that are upon it, well, check your Discord.
It's an Omnitrix.
It is not.
Ten.
You may now use it along with 3 portents to cast the 9th level spell, Time Stop.
Time stop. Hey,
I
yo.
have to use all my portents.
Hold on. Well, until you level 14, in which case it leaves you at 1.
I did that on purpose.
Maybe. It's a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
This guy using it.
How are you gonna be mad right now?
I want the spell and my portent.
Just need one more level.
Yeah, we're level 13.
You still got a little ways to go.
Okay.
Okay. So you all wake up fully rested, spells back intact.
Yeah.
It would be early morning. You have yourself a hearty breakfast. Would you like to go back to the shop?
Do we really want anything else from there? Do we feel like selling our lives?
Nah.
I don't want his pork chop. I want his life.
Okay.
I don't think we're going back to
And
the
you
shop.
roll a d6.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 I'll re-roll.
I rolled 3.
Temple. You receive Ascending Spell from Himiko.
That was just purely coincidental, wasn't it?
I rolled a
Why?
d6.
My
My way.
Steam. Upgrade to Skyrail completed. On my way to Droam. Prepare to engage prepare to engage Lyrandar airship when I arrive.
How much time do we have?
We'll message you when close.
Okay.
I got two more words left.
Like,
And is this it's just sending, I can't reply.
You can reply. 25 words.
We are in the venomous denizen. Have to deal with
Odium.
we have to go to the shadow marches
Have to deal with
to find a sentient tree.
finding tree. No, sentient tree. How long do we need
What do you mean by do we need?
for us to prepare to fight?
Like
them?
ETA of when she needs us back here.
How long before you get here? That's 25.
Will arrive in approximately 3 days. Can help you get to goal faster.
So she wants us to wait.
And fight the. So we want to. So basically, she wants us to fight the
The
airship
ship
first.
first.
Yeah.
'Cause you would all know that if it saw the sky rail, it would immediately go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell
Should
the,
we
I tell the
warn-
rest of the group this.
Ricard?
What are you gonna do?
I feel like we should warn them.
Told them.
Okay, there's a sky ship coming this way.
The
Well, we
Lyrandar
told-
airships.
Well, we told Ricard, Ricard when we got here, remember?
Oh yeah.
He would have told all of you. Yeah, we spotted it. It's flying around the area, a little further north of here, but it hasn't seen through our illusion. It just thinks this is a big patch of swampland.
It's just more swamp.
Whoa.
So
We
in
need
order
to-
for us to fight it, we'll have to leave the illusion, right?
I mean, you have to get up in the fucking air.
I mean, should we ask them for help? They'd probably be like, not until you talk to the tree. But
How could the venomous denizen help you?
I mean, you guys have various machinations that you and the Sisters of Sorakel have like created. Have you not? Do you not?
Yes, and a lot of them are tied up either fighting aberrations or are currently deployed over in Grey Wall. That being said, if you really need it, for some pain, we could provide you with scrolls of flying.
Down for some pain, fellas?
I mean, I got or when they ask for pain, does it like any vials of blood or specifically ours?
Whenever they say pain, they are talking about blood.
In general.
And pain, like, it would take not max HP, but just like, 5 HP, 10 HP. But
Oh.
how much blood do you have, and what kind of blood is it?
I have.
Because blood of heroes, such as yourselves, plus Iberus, is worth a lot more than, like, goblin blood.
Well, I have goblin blood. I have dragon blood. I have troll blood. I have apex bear blood, the one we fought in the woods. I have a vial of blood from the unknown disease. Right. I have blood from the beholder.
Nice.
I also have red dragon blood.
They will look, he'll kind of, like, go over our blood and be
Guys.
like, you have quite the collection.
It's a hobby of mine.
He's afraid.
He'd be welcome here with them.
I feel well at home here.
If you take these to the maze of making, they would be willing to part with a lot of their makings for some of this blood. Specifically the magical bear blood, and the dragon blood are very useful. Beholder blood, honestly, we have a lot of, I'll be honest with you.
That's fine.
We've killed a lot of them recently. And of course, goblin blood, well, that's a dime a dozen. A dime a penny. So, a penny a dozen.
So do you want to go to the maze and see what they got?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Some flying scrolls.
Okay.
How long does a scroll of fly last?
It's just a base level fly spell.
Okay.
So I believe that's a minute, but that's basically your move speed becomes your fly speed, and you can make some distance with that. Not only that, you can transform into a giant eagle. So he would take you over here. essentially, think of it this way: the House of Making, they offer to create you whatever you ask for in exchange for their payment. So yes, you can either part with any of the dragon blood or the bear blood, and they will give you a scroll of flying for each of you, basically, and even a feather token with it. Just make sure that you don't fall to your death.
I'll give them the bear blood.
Okay. They will take that, and so go ahead and add a scroll of flying to all of your inventories.
Cool.
And a featherfall token.
Everyone gets one?
Yeah, everyone gets one.
Everyone gets one.
Okay.
And then, if there's any magical item that you would like to maybe add to your repertoire that you were thinking of down the, this would be cool as an upgrade, or, I wish I had this item to complete my build, now would be the time to bring it up. And I will determine, based on its rarity, what it would take. Just be careful, because if it's something really nice, it's going to require time.
Yeah, and that is difficult considering that we're not from
That's
here.
a
Could
high
it-
cost.
Could it be a potion of flying?
I thought of something really gay.
Oh yeah, potion of flying, scroll of flying, whatever's better for you.
But
In fact, potion of flying would honestly just be much more applicable. So make it a potion of flying.
Malachite exchanges it for a robe of eyes to give to Emma.
do they have one? Do they have?
That's just something gay I thought of to like mend the friendship.
The side of the scroll.
It was a
Cloak
robe
of
of
Trucy?
cloak
Cloak
of
of
eyes,
Trucy.
or it was robe of eyes. I'm
Robe of
pretty
eyes,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Do they have one? It's Saris now. He would be the one to do it.
They would definitely have that available.
Would they take that for the vial of dragon blood?
It would require either a year of time or both the dragon wild bloods.
You said feather
can have
token, featherfall?
Yeah, featherfall.
He can have them.
You make it happen? Okay.
I don't use these for anything else. I just collect them because that's what he would do. I
It
didn't think it'd come in
honestly-
handy.
I didn't make this up about the Nimbus Dimison. This is like lore accurate Eberron stuff, so it's honestly great that you have this.
Since our previous campaign with Ashen, Ashen would get pickpocket, or it was like item rolls. So I let him roll a d20, and I'd get like an item compendium.
Yeah.
Because he was like a pickpocket, like his character liked to just pick up random things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I would
call
just
it the klepto roll.
a klepto roll, and so I'd let him collect random things.
That's great.
And so seeing how he would play those characters, because it would
You
come in
wanted to
handy,
play that.
I was like, I want to be a klepto, but with weird things. Cool
It's
things.
worked out.
I also have worm blood.
Yeah, it was
Just the two dragons.
so that's purple worm blood, which can be transformed into a very potent poison.
Yeah, I have it next to my poisons.
They will offer to distill that into purple worm poison.
I have dragon poison too, and venom and crystal venom.
Yeah, that crystal venom.
I'll just
Here, how about this? If you give them one of those poisons, they will give you a poisoner's kit and allow you to use it to create poison.
Yes.
And become proficient.
You look
Yes.
so happy.
They can have the worm blood.
Okay, so go ahead and mark that off, and then whenever you get the chance, add the
Another
poisoner's kit. That being
No, it's
said,
Saris today, but he's feeding his little.
It's
They
going,
feed each other.
It does. So
Saris
before you
the
commit to this,
apothecary.
Saris,
hmm
it would take 2 days to learn.
The poisons.
Yeah, the poison.
That's fine.
Otherwise, they can give you like a book to learn on your own. It would take a lot longer though, and you'd have to. But you could do it on your own time. If that
No,
makes
I actually like the book.
sense. Yeah, you like the book? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's something he would do. For sure.
So yeah, for the next, you need it's basically you need 40 hours of reading this book to become proficient in
Ooh,
poison
laughing at
making.
40 hours.
40 hours. So 8
hours a day.
downtime. Downtime.
Oof, downtime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which as you've been traveling through Droam, you've had 4 hours of downtime. 8 hours of traveling, 8 hours.
All the traveling
so,
we're doing.
So technically, so 8 hours of traveling, 8 hours of sleep, and then 4 hours to cook and set up camp. 4 hours of downtime.
I basically could just do it in a week and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is that none of y'all have anything to do with your downtime, so we're just kind of skipping over it. But now you have something.
I have
Yeah,
something.
they will give you the book
Thank you.
and the kit. So
Thank you.
okay. Okay, so basically you spend your morning doing all that. Is there anything? Did anybody else want to offer anything?
Oh, do they have vials? I'm running low on vials.
Yes, they will give you vials
Cool.
for free.
Oh, yay! Okay, how many
free?
vials?
I mean, honestly, it comes with the kit.
Oh, okay, cool. Never
I
mind.
would look at what the kit has and just go based off of that.
Cool.
Hi.
Poison making kit.
But yeah, was there anything else anybody wanted to try? Because I'll be honest with y'all, there isn't I'm giving you a magic item of your choice, essentially.
I don't know what about
about like enchantments?
Enchantment for what?
I want to
That's
do
good. Frontier
something
vial.
on the where's it go? Mithril splint.
Just
Splint?
a bunch
Yeah.
of vials.
Okay. What kind of enchantment were you thinking of?
Baby.
Kind of adding more armor to it, like armor class.
Okay, so basically you want to upgrade it from splint to the next level?
Yes.
Yes, they would be able to do that. What do you want to offer? I think Malachi has a little more. It's not Dragon's Blood.
No, I have.
He has some other things to offer.
I do. I have crystal. Or no, I have the dragon's blood. They took my dragon's blood.
Mhm.
I have just
The crystal venom.
beholder blood.
Yeah.
Crystal venom.
The crystal venom could be formed into a really powerful poison. I'm not going to tell you what though, but it could be.
Yeah, I kept it with my venoms
Yeah,
because and
But-
troll blood. I'm getting rid of all my good bloods.
If are you okay with that?
What do you want?
They would take the spider venom to upgrade that item.
Ooh.
The troll blood would only pay for half of it.
Okay.
I have a lot of it. I have 5 vials.
Yeah, that would only
That'll
be
be
half
half.
of it. Yeah,
Goddamn.
You
Even
can
though-
have the troll blood.
and mainly because it's like mutated troll.
Yeah.
And they'd want to study that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I also have the blood of that disease.
Diseased blood.
That's like
Actually-
handing somebody like.
I'm gonna keep it because I would like to make it into a poison.
Well, and they are hesitant to take it essentially
Yeah.
because they don't know what it is.
Cool. How about beholder blood?
They're not. It would maybe pay for another 10th of the upgrade because they're like again they have lots of it.
I mean, you can have the troll blood. That'll pay for at least half of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you could either 1 year of time, or do you have any magic items you'd like to give up?
I can't do a year. Because that's off of HP.
It basically
It would just be 1 off his max HP.
Oh, I can do that.
So the first 10 years, it's only 1 per year.
Mm-hmm.
11 through 20, it's 2 per year.
Okay.
20 through 30, 3 per year, so on and so forth.
Oh, okay.
So, Emma, you could technically give a lot of blood, just saying, because you're Eladrin and a druid. The rest of y'all, that could add up very quickly. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Skrelia, you couldn't really give more than like 30 years, because half-orcs actually have like a shortened lifespan.
Yeah. They're like,
Same for changelings. Drow elves, I want to say.
They only
have
live a
more
little
lifespan.
longer than
Yeah.
regular elves.
And technically, Temple could give a decent amount too, since he's like a teenager as a gnome. I forgot what we. You're 100 years old, but they live up to 400, right?
Yeah, he's basically like middle-aged
Yeah.
or like young.
Is a quarter.
Like in my 30s.
Yeah. So.
Well, it looks.
so to complete the transaction would be
So
like
one total, 1 max HP, and then the troll blood.
okay.
Okay. So
Do
let
you
me.
have any robes?
They do.
Magic wizard robes?
They would. Hold on one second. D&D 5e armor. I want to see what's after splint. Sorry.
Is this the one enchanted with that worm horn?
Yeah. Okay, so it's just fucking plate next. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and it'll upgrade to plate.
It's a survey skin.
But that does take a day.
Okay,
So you'll have to chill here for a day.
that's fine. I can
These
leave it.
skins in a survey basically show people, hey, do you like this? And then they might bring it out, but they might not.
Were there any kind of specific robes you were thinking of, Temple?
Robe of the Arch Magi.
That sounds fancy as fuck.
It is fancy as fuck. They do not have the means to make that quickly. It would take them about a year.
This
A
place fucking
year? God damn.
And not only that, it would require probably 30 years of time. That's an incredibly powerful magic item. Thinking about that Arch Magi Robes Temple, your master probably would have had one.
sucks. Dig his
Dig
grave.
him up. Grave robbing.
Okay, so Skrelia is waiting on her armor to upgrade. So you spend another day in the Demis Denizen, taking the effects of a long rest.
Yay.
It is ready by mid-afternoon, by afternoon the next day.
Thanks.
And you all receive a message from your bastion as we take a bastion turn. Woo! Because it's been a week. Oh no! What did you? You just derailed the session again.
There's not that much left. You can eat the
I
rest.
had to. I put him on a sexy pose.
That's honestly 10 out of 10.
I'm scared.
It's great.
It's pretty great.
That's adorable.
Gatekeeper Joy.
That's our gatekeeper.
It's like, how'd you get in here?
I'll just hit the pose.
That's funny as fuck.
Okay. So Emma, your greenhouse has made
We
2 greater healing potions.
Yay!
But we can't pick them up.
Total. Would you like them to create another one?
Yes.
Okay. Skrilla, the barracks are still expanding. Shoot, that's right.
yeah, we got
I think that
more.
takes like 30
Would Malachi
days.
have
Let me
given
double
her
check.
that robe like then and there, or would you
Because
wait?
it was Sarah's.
Because we did
Okay.
the weapons.
I cleared out
More
my
weapons
blood
and-
inventory.
You already
and my
bought the
teeth
weapons.
inventory. All I have are
And then you wanted
bones
to
now.
expand the facilities.
That I can use
Yeah.
for my spells.
Do you need some?
80 days.
God
I
damn.
have trolls.
Okay.
I have troll bombs.
It's worth it.
But I guess
Enough to build a hierarchy, I guess.
The screaming one?
Days.
Oh, yeah.
Augur.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, augury.
Augury, my
Yeah.
bad.
To throw, to throw some bones into the fire.
I've got plenty.
Did you take the 2,200 gold out of your account, or did we take it out of the, or were
Uh,
y'all gonna take it out of the bank?
We took it out of the bank.
Okay, because I did not detract
Yeah,
it.
because it benefits all of us.
Wait,
Shoot.
I took it out
Oh, he took it out of because
because I have
Okay.
everyone's gold.
Okay,
that
okay.
24,000
That's what I
we got or whatever in the
thought. Okay.
mama.
Hey, Mom.
His mom's call.
Temple. Do you want to roll a d20?
Do I want to roll a d20?
No, you have
Yes.
to. For the Eldritch Discovery, you have to roll a d20.
It was odd that I needed.
I believe so. Let me make sure. But I believe it's odd. So go ahead and roll.
Why? Why?
At the end of the time, roll a die. If the roll number is even, nothing is gained. If the number roll is odd, a unknown power bestows one of the following charms on you.
It's a 20.
He rolled a
Damn.
20. That's so
Damn.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You did not use the charm of vitality, and it does dissipate. Wait, or does it?
You said at
She's not
3
lying
days,
about her
right?
doctor's appointments tomorrow, which I don't
Wait,
know.
no. Okay. It doesn't say. Hold on.
I thought it doesn't say on here, like
Yeah.
on the spell. I mean, on the potion, but it does say. I mean, I thought it was like a
Yeah.
something
No.
based on
That
the
was a
past on the
patient.
bastion.
Yeah, it is. No, the blessing's still there. So you still have that blessing of vitality. You can use that anytime.
It's only when I take it that I have 24
Bro.
hours.
Why is
With
she
the
so
effect of
lucky,
it.
dude?
No, I believe it. So
Yeah, it says when you drink this potion, it removes any exhaustion water. For the next 24 hours,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
regain the max. So
What is
Yeah.
he recording
That's the
on?
only time.
7
okay,
plus?
you haven't used it yet, so it's still good.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
so your Eldritch Discovery fails. Would you like to queue up another one?
can I roll again?
No.
Since it was a nat 20.
Probably no. Do you want another one or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll
Malachite.
again.
Yes.
The sacristy creates a holy water.
And they're selling.
100 gold is waiting because they sold the original holy water. Do you want to make another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Holy.
I just want that as like background, income.
Far. Okay.
In-
Ezra, you receive word from 404 that they need essentially a letter of recommendation from you to access the libraries of Onder for research into the Traveler.
The letter of recommendation, get a new job.
Okay. You
I
want
was
me to
just
time
looking
one
at
up?
which
Say again.
clip
Did you want me to time
the
one up?
strawberry
No,
one is-
just
Okay. Yeah?
during downtime, you'll have to like write it down, or it'll only take you like an hour, honestly.
Yes.
I took a shower earlier.
We're on the same shower schedule, I feel like.
Ezra. Okay. So essentially,
Cute.
okay, so that takes care of that. Is Theodore Friday the 27th? Far. Would y'all like to set out and try to do anything, or do you want to continue to wait in the VD?
We should probably. She said she'd be here in like 3 days.
How long has it been? 2
We
days?
spent 1
It
day.
is day 2 so far.
Yeah, so we're on day 2. I feel like we should just stay here, but
Would she be able to find us?
probably.
I mean, she is tracking all of you
Yeah.
right now, but like she would still need to see all of you.
I think we should leave the venison
Close enough.
and
Yeah.
camp outside, right? So that way she can see us.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, I'm unsure
Wanna
if she'd be able to
camp
get
in. The
in.
marshes.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe y'all have done it the past
Yeah.
few days, so.
I guess like tonight we should stay out there, so that way tomorrow we'll be out there.
Alright.
Before I leave,
Before you leave.
I'm gonna go to a store. I'm gonna find a gift bag or like a box,
Yeah.
just a box, like a gift box.
Okay.
Yeah. How much?
Cool. You just want a box.
Yeah, for the coat that I bought.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 1 HP.
Oh no! 1 HP.
No, like 1 HP, not max HP.
Oh, just
They
okay.
take,
That's
take
fine.
a
They can take.
They take a few ounces of your
Think
blood.
it's good because I'm running low on blood. You can take it. Okay, thanks.
I'll take your blood too.
What?
Okay. You essentially have only half the day to travel,
Mhm.
so we'll. Do you want to go north, south, east, west?
Or do we just want to stay like right outside, like the?
East. More
East.
like east.
You said woost.
We don't want to stay too close and give away the area.
The illusion.
Should we at least just go to the tree line?
Mm.
Oh, okay, so right about there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have 4 hours of downtime to do things. Go ahead and mark off 4 hours of reading.
I'm reading.
Ezra, we'll just say that you take.
Oh.
I've never seen you do that. An hour to write them.
Yeah.
So okay.
Letter.
Here's the deal. Like you could write the letter, but you don't have any way of getting it to him.
Ah.
So like,
Just fold it.
Throw it really hard.
I have a raven.
yeah, but how long does the raven last?
Let's see. I don't know how would you look that up specifically?
Power. Speed, dog, serpentine owl. Yeah, it's the silver raven.
Mm-hmm.
It can become a raven for up to 12 hours. Once it has been used, it can't be used again for 2 days. While the raven form of the figure allows you to cast Animal Messenger spell on it at will. By means of this spell, you can use Animal to deliver a message. Must use it to the beast. So it would cover 25 miles. It can fly, but it can only go for 12 hours. So yeah, it would be able to go 25 miles,
That's nowhere near.
and y'all are not 25 miles in civilization, other than the Venomous Division. Yeah.
How the fuck would I get to them then?
You would. There
Is
are
there a
magical.
United States Postal Service around here?
There are magical ways of sending letters, and the Venomous Division would probably be able to
I
handle it.
would
for
probably
you.
have to ask
Okay.
Stern.
So you could use the Silver Raven to deliver the letter to the Venomous Denizen, who would then handle delivering the letter back to 404.
Okay.
Alright, so you can't use the Silver Raven for 2 days.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Free my bird.
So as you can for the night, would anybody like to ask a question?
Unless Ezra wants to go.
I'm fine.
That's
with
right.
that.
Said, nah. If you became an evil overlord, what would your villainous plan be?
What the fuck?
Seriously.
There's 2 follow-up questions too.
Separate the rich from the wealthy.
Is that really what's happening?
I said rich from the wealthy.
Oh.
What? You said separate the rich from the what?
From the wealthy.
From the wealthy. Yeah.
So villainous.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you dress? What would your stronghold be like?
Strong.
Yeah.
A castle.
A what?
A castle.
Just a castle? Anybody else?
That is a strange
I would make
question.
a town of purely people that I've made.
Like zombie people?
Sure. Just creatures that I.
That's your villainous plan?
Mhm.
Just hoard a bunch of
Mhm.
bodies that you Frankenstein together?
Exactly.
Okay, how would you dress?
Why would I change anything?
What would your stronghold be like?
If you don't participate, you get a lobotomy.
No, your stronghold.
I mean, yeah.
There's that too. But
Yeah. I thought you were like, how would you like,
Your strong arm is
what
what
would
you're
your
thinking.
what would your town look like?
my town?
Mm-hmm. Your stronghold.
In trouble.
Probably shanty, because they can't afford to do anything really.
Way,
Probably a large- Probably a large field,
Maybe like a sea
man-made
shanty.
towns, little homes, like a cot maybe. They don't drink or eat, so
You don't have to
Maybe-
provide much for them.
yeah, maybe monstrous animals as well, creating them species.
Castle on a hill. By myself. Brooding over the hill. And every time everything goes wrong, people will look up and be like, it's that guy's fault. And I'll look down and say, fireball.
Damn.
Blame all the bad luck of the town on me.
Skrilla.
She's got an evil bone in her body.
I'd make cookies with salt.
A little cackle.
I guess I'll lean into the ancient orc warmongering side of things.
Okay.
Just just straight up take over everything.
That was a test.
Bones and skulls, the whole shebang.
Is that how you would dress?
Yeah, yeah. Skulls of the enemies as shoulder guards and
Smash.
yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Smash.
I feel like the 6 caliber would banish you.
This is hypotheticals.
Yeah.
It would hypothetically banish you.
Do we know that the 6 caliber is sentient?
She's gonna take some time to bring it out. This is look strange.
Because I feel like
"How
she's
you
just
doing,
looks
buddy?"
down like it's okay. You're fine."
Yeah,
We saw-
it's like Laios from Dungeon Meshi with a sword. How
Yeah.
fucking weird he gets. He just runs off to a corner and is talking to him.
That's what I feel like is happening.
We saw it, we saw
I
the
didn't
Yeah, you saw
have
it
to see
drink
it.
ale.
fucking ale to the sword.
Yeah, we watched him
I don't
feed
think
it a
anyone
beer.
asked him though. Never asked her what is she
No.
doing. We just okay.
Yeah.
Little buddy's
Maybe-
thirsty.
yeah.
And it just disappeared.
It's for all things all things considered, not the weirdest thing that's happened in this party.
I'm literally putting monsters together, and this is the line that we draw. A sentient fucking sword.
Smart swords.
There ain't no line.
I just talked about making Frankenstein.
Yeah, you want to be freaking
Yeah, because it
Doctor whoever over here.
Dr.
doesn't
Frankenstein.
talk, but communicates through emotions. Okay, so what emotions would it be feeling currently?
Disgusted by your answer.
Damn.
The hypothetical vindication of putting evil Skrellia down.
You got the bubble
Yep,
guts.
that's fair. It's yeah, I understand that.
You're valid.
Yeah, think of it more like it's jokingly saying that it thinks you would be a good bad guy. Think of it like that.
Oh, okay. You would need the 6 caliber to take her out.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Because it's the blade forged through the veil and kill that guy. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What an ironic partnership.
That's
I
right.
don't know that I have an answer for that really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to manipulate people, but that's
It
about
could
it.
happen.
What do you mean it could happen?
Everyone could happen.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could just.
We're all one push over an edge.
Do you have something to talk about?
Okay, buddy.
I'm edging right as we speak. Yeah, I guess I would just manipulate the hell out of everyone to do whatever I wanted. If I could do that now.
Yeah.
You'd be like the Purple Man from Jessica Jones.
The purple
Kilgrave?
man?
Yeah, Kilgrave.
I don't.
The big enemy British man. You don't remember it.
No,
That's
I
okay.
don't.
That's
I'm
okay.
very sorry.
Played by one of the doctors.
Definitely
From
wouldn't know.
Doctor
David
Who.
Tennant?
Yeah.
I hate that I
damn.
know
How
that.
do you know that?
Yeah, for real.
David Tennant was the like face of that.
He was, yeah.
Forgot the other one. Something Smith.
All right. You rest. It's another short rest, long rest, but you have all your stuff ready. So.
It's a long rest.
I mean, you rest for the night, but it's out in the wilderness. So
Is this a different rest from the other
yeah,
one?
it's the next day.
What would the stats on this new
I
armor
wanted to
be?
be Malachi. I'm holding on to
It would be plate armor now. So I believe that's an 18.
That's right. It was at a
17.
Yeah. So at a 17 before.
Yeah, AC 18.
For what?
Skrelly's upgraded armor.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it's made of mithril. So
Actually, you'd come in handy.
You can wait if you want to.
Before we went to bed, because
Okay.
we're not doing lookouts, are we?
you technically do, but
Let's just say because Emma and Chippy are usually.
it's usually image. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Before we went to bed, I'm going to express Malachite.
Mhm.
Come out for a moment. I can't get that back until the long rest.
Well, if you're gonna just long rest right after, don't.
We're short resting right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I think is it after a long rest?
It's after a long rest. Yeah.
I think that's technically per day. Just saying. Like that's the one thing that's per day, not per long rest. So,
As well as the Umbral Blade?
yeah.
Oh, I thought the Umbral Blade said after a long rest.
Well, like this is a long rest that doesn't give you the effects of a long rest. Is the thing because you're not in like a comfortable area.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But it's still a long rest.
That's fine. Then I'll just get it back. Malachite's gonna put the box of the gift on the cot of wherever, assuming she's gonna sleep,
Right.
and then just like write her name on it so she knows, but nothing else, just her name, and then
Okay.
just go to bed.
Is this whenever Emma's meditating,
Mhm.
or whenever she's on watch?
No, when she's on watch.
When she's on watch. Okay. So
It
Emma,
doesn't say,
you're
it
on.
doesn't say Emma, it literally says your name.
Shut up.
Okay. Are you trying to do this sneakily?
I mean, like everyone would be, because I'm assuming we're tiny hutting it, right? No, we're not. Or we're just
Yeah,
okay.
you're tiny hitting.
Okay.
Well, unless Ezra decides.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know why temples are fuck no.
and it's just one big room, right?
Okay. So just while Emma and Chippy are outside, you put it on Emma's cot.
Yeah, and if anyone was to say anything, he'd make them shut the fuck up. So he's just like, don't bring it up. It's not your business.
So you're trying to do it quietly.
No, just do it.
Okay.
There's no shame. Yeah. And then just go to sleep. Go meet.
Yeah. Unless anybody can think of anything.
I don't think
Emma, you
anyone
would see
say-
that Chippy kind of tracks that something happened inside of the tent, but you imagine like there's nothing to it.
Okay.
Or-
So,
Because Malachite wasn't trying to hide it.
No, just got up. It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah,
you
we're gonna do
you
that.
track that. You would see that Chippy tracks that. That's something you don't see exactly what unless you want to look.
well, I mean, I guess based on like Chippy's behavior, if it's not like a big deal, she's not gonna. She's
Yeah,
gonna.
He would just kind of like.
She's gonna figure someone just like shifted in their sleep or something
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, then all of that happens.
And it's Sarah's in the morning.
So yeah, as Chippy stays outside to do the watch, Emma, you let yourself back into the tent, and you would see
Yeah.
this wrapped box
Yeah, I was a kid.
It's a bomb!
with your name on it.
Yeah, she would open. It sucks that she's in like winter because she's basically like super like just like stoic, like opens it and
That would
sees
make
what
her
it
change your
is.
season.
Should it?
I don't know. Does it?
I mean,
It is an apology in a way, and you're getting the item back. Not the same one, but close as he could get it.
no, it's basically the same.
Yeah.
It is the same
Yeah.
thing.
Drawn
that
on
she
eyes
had.
on it.
patched on.
What?
It's like a
Drawn
Costco
on
version.
eyes.
Yeah.
Seeing it, she would just kind of like, I'm assuming he's still sleeping.
She would be.
She would immediately know, like, it was you, him, them.
It.
Things.
Oh my god. She wouldn't say anything yet. She would just, like, keep silent and, like, take it out of the box and, like, put the box to the side and wait.
Start eating it too.
Yeah, do what you
Dude,
did.
I did.
You all wake up, have your breakfast, mark off the rations and water, please.
Oh yeah.
Does Emma do anything with the cloak while y'all are, and who are you today?
Sarah's.
Sarah's, okay.
Unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Unfortunately.
So I mean, like, would you do anything with the cloak?
She
Emma?
would have attuned to it at night.
And just have it draped on her now?
Yeah.
What's happening?
It was important to her.
It's a good item too.
And it is good, especially because I really
Oh,
just,
that's-
and I'm very
Oh, this is not
perceptive.
open.
Okay.
So now, it's an attuned item.
Yeah. She's gonna stay in winter because she's still like fucked up about Sharn. She's gonna go up to Saris. She knows it's Saris. She feels closer to Saris, and she's gonna just kind of be like, tell that other fucker inside your head that everything's like okay now.
We good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, she's like supposed to be
Yeah.
like flat
Stoic
and
and
like
Kind of harsh.
not caring.
Kinda
Yeah.
harsh. Yeah. Okay.
So that's the best way I can think to say it.
Don't think he'll take it personally.
That bitch boy, fuck you.
Whoa.
While you're all finishing up your ration of breakfast, Emma,
Jerky and water.
Me,
you get a message from Himiko.
my wife. Oh.
So, 5 hours out, Lyrandar airship nearby. If you can provide distraction, that would help.
That's the best thing we can do.
She'll relay this to the group. Hey,
And
Himiko sent me a
then-
message.
So provide distraction, and then meet elsewhere.
Okay. So the airship's nearby. We need to provide a distraction, basically, so Himiko can get here, and then we can meet up with her elsewhere, right?
Where's the distraction? We're kind of close to the VD, aren't we? Yeah.
You're essentially 3 miles away from me.
Oh, we should definitely leave this area.
Yeah. I mean, if it's an airship, we could take cover, like, in the woods nearby. Like, it'd be easier for us to hide, unless we're just gonna fly and fight them in the air.
But then Himiko can pick you up.
But then Himiko couldn't pick us up. In the air, correct?
I mean, if you were in the air, absolutely. But yeah,
Okay.
if you're hiding in the forest, she can't. That
Is
ain't
she
happening.
basically just, like, looking to, like, scoop us, like,
Exactly.
from wherever we are?
Yeah.
Oh.
We should probably fight in the air.
Yeah.
So you just want to fly up in the air and just
Start
fly directly
fucking-
at this
yeah,
guy.
I mean-
start fucking with them.
You can get on my back as a giant eagle. No, we can do what we did last time.
We all have the flying thing.
We do.
But it's only for 1 minute?
So however long the potion says.
Potion says an hour.
There you
1
go.
hour?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I believe as an eagle you are faster.
yes. I'm flaccid. Yeah, I think
I
the
was
fly
gonna say
speed is
flaccid.
60.
I thought it was like 120
You might be right.
as
I
a
don't
giant
know.
eagle.
I
I
don't
Whereas
thought you
the
were like
rest of
super
y'all,
fast.
with flying, it's just your base movement speed to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, you know, you would all remember that this...
It's 80.
It's 80. Still, though. You would all remember that this mothership is also
I could.
guarded, somewhere escorted by a regular Lyrandar.
You said we only have like 3 left, right?
2 left.
Those
The
are
mothership
two.
and the small one.
So do we know
Oh,
which one's
that's
coming
it?
our way?
They're
Probably
both.
both.
Yeah.
You know they're both
She
in the
said
air.
they're nearby too.
So technically, so let's say Ezra, how many people can your dragon take?
2?
But doesn't it half the movement?
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
But that would still be fine because half the movement speed of that dragon is what, 30?
60?
Oh, there you go.
But that's the thing, like, basically think of it as like
It's
Ezra.
120.
Yeah.
So half, so 60.
So Ezra basically like melds into the dragon, and the dragon's feet grab whoever else is flying along. So it's like Ezra's flying and
Meld
taking someone
into the
along.
dragon?
Say again.
I meld into the dragon?
Yeah.
Your souls intertwine.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Like basically like imagine you have the dragon's
Imagine
head
dragons.
and the wings,
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm reading it now. Yeah.
and then you're like melded into its abdomen, and like its legs are your arms almost, or your legs.
It's like a mech, almost.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
Yeah,
like-
so I mean,
like-
okay, I could do that.
Not as big as a mech. Just saying.
Yeah.
Take one person.
So you could take. Can you carry, like Skrelia and Temple? I thought you've done that before, where one of us was on your back and you had Temple in your claws.
I had Temple on my back and someone in my claws, and then I had one time where I had you and Ezra.
So how many people can you carry?
I think max 2, but Skrelly is heavy. No offense.
No, we did that
We did
by
it.
determining weight through strength. So hold on a second.
Okay.
Because we get to determine who needs to go with who.
Yeah. I mean, or we can just use the scroll.
Because that's the thing. Whenever you shapeshift, your gear kind of disappears inside of you.
Yeah, it
So
says it's up to
I've
you.
always imagined that magically you are not burdened by your gear anymore.
Yeah.
So you have your full carrying capacity. So your carrying capacity is your strength multiplier divided by 15. So like if you have a 20 strength, that's 300 pounds. So what strength does a giant eagle have?
I don't know.
Me. So,
Hmm?
yeah, if you can tell.
Oh, I thought you were reading it.
No, I was going to
16.
16. So yeah, 16 times 20, 30, 15.
Math.
230? No, 150?
Hey, accountant, what is
Hey
it?
Huh?
Siri, what's
15
16
times 60.
times 15?
15 times 60?
Yeah.
600.
16 times 15
Yeah,
is 240.
240. So you could arguably carry 240 without issue.
How much does Skrelia weigh? She's 6'5".
Well, Skrilly is a big girl with armor.
Yeah.
I would
That's
not
the only
suggest
thing I'm worried
carrying Skrilly.
Okay, so you take. So Ezra takes
15
Skrelia.
Times 60?
16.
Oh.
Could you pick up
If
Skrelia?
you're in 60, there's no way. it's
Well, no, it
22.
says medium-sized creature. Are you a medium?
Medium or smaller. And
Yeah,
that
medium,
think
right?
of that as it's not so much a weight issue as it is the aerodynamics of flying with creatures in your legs, in your arms.
So Ezra could technically pick up.
I love, because
Okay.
this is a magical divine dragon. So.
So you could theoretically pick both of us up.
Yes.
I'd say we fly there like that, and then when she's closer, because it only lasts for an hour, right? Potion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but how many? Say we get into combat. That's 1,000 rounds of combat or something.
yeah, but she's 5 hours away.
600, I think, or
Oh.
100.
She's 5 hours away. So by the
Oh,
time we get there,
6,000.
by the
Yeah?
time, yeah, because by the time we get there, we should just drink the potion, and then we can all just kind of do our own thing.
Yeah,
So-
whatever you want.
Well, to get there, I think we need to all get carried.
I'm down if Ezra is.
Yeah, so 3,600 seconds.
You can do the math on it.
Yeah, because I want to now. Divided by 6. Yeah, 600 rounds. Yeah, okay.
God.
600 rounds.
600 rounds
Damn.
of flying.
Okay, yeah. So let's say we just get there, we spot the ships, we drink the potions.
Well, yeah, we have to distract them first before she gets there.
Oh,
so
let's just fight
idealistically,
them.
yeah, we're gonna get up there, distract them, fight them, and then she's gonna pick us up from wherever we are.
Mhm.
Ideally in the sky,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
I mean, again, she is 5 hours out, so like if you
Is
expect
she
her
gonna fight them with us?
if she, you would all as you've been with Yumiko for a while now, that if she saw y'all mid-fight, she would help out.
So how long?
But we shouldn't expect it.
So let's
And
just
she
fly
did
there.
have upgrades done to the Skyrow. You don't know exactly what that entails, but
Mm.
she wouldn't just leave you hanging. And,
Yeah.
she does not like these sky pirates.
Yeah.
Let's just see how far it takes us to get there, because she's 5 hours out. So what if it takes us 4 hours to get there? And then we drink the potion, and then we're there.
Get where?
Where they are.
Well, don't forget, Ezra transforming doesn't last super long. Yeah.
Yeah, and she just said that they're nearby. So
Oh, do you think about just waiting for them? Okay.
Well, and again, you could let off something to like draw them to you.
yeah, we should.
I have
do that.
explosive.
Oh,
Why?
nice.
I have to some explosive powder.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to check that.
Yeah. The other one
You
came in
actually
handy.
didn't really put a time limit on it.
No, it's
You
per
said the
round.
creature disappears when it drops 0 hit points when the spell ends, or it ends its turn more than 10 feet
And
away
when
from you.
does the spell end? Does the Cyberus ability?
I don't see it.
It's 1 round per spell slot.
Is it? Wait, hold
So
on.
at 7th level, you did 7
Oh, you're
rounds.
right. Yeah.
So it only lasts like a minute or so.
I mean, 7 times 6, 43 seconds. So.
Not even a minute.
So, not
We're gonna get in the air and you're like, yeah! Alright, yeah, let's
That's
just.
the perfect sound effect.
Yeah,
It
let's
sounded
just.
like Link from Wind Waker. Like
Yeah.
Link gets choked.
Do you wanna like, with the explosive bottle, we like throw it up in the air and you can send like a fire strike at it?
You can shoot it with your gun.
Mm-hmm.
How are you gonna do that?
Okay.
You can do that?
Yeah. I mean, like, this is a fairly heavy barrel. You know, it's like a mini. Or did you take like a flask or a mini barrel?
I took 2 vials.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to like jimmy them together and make like a little.
Well, I already used one.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so
So
you
I
just
have
want to
one.
throw a vial in the air.
Yeah.
And he wants to like skeet shoot it.
Yeah, I might ask you to like throw it in there as like a bird because I don't think I could throw that high. Like past the tree line.
Why would you want me to be a bird when I threw it?
Can you like go and like drop it? Yeah, because I can't throw that high. You know, I don't think anyone can. Maybe Scarlet.
Got strength.
Yeah.
Can I just shoot
But
a
we
bunch of
need it
fireballs
high
in the
enough
air?
in the sky too.
Yeah, you can do that. Or like, yeah.
It's a
Like,
vial, you can load it into a crossbow.
Did you load it into your gun?
It's not a real gun.
Oh, baby.
I just make little fake.
Use the projectile arm that he gave to Skrellia. Shoot the projectile arm
Oh, the
holding on to the
rocket?
thing
You'd
and then
have
fucking
to,
shoot
you'd have to
it.
attune to it and lose an arm.
No. Yeah, you don't have. You haven't attuned to it, huh?
No, not yet.
You're nervous.
Yeah.
Well, and
She
you
doesn't
have-
wanna
you
cut
have
off
3
her
items
arm.
attuned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's how we would do this. So we'll consider your vial a light item. Whoever wants to throw it will basically roll an athletics check and then times 20.
Times
You
what?
got this.
Times 20, and that's the amount of feet it's thrown.
Okay.
Mm,
Feet.
yeah.
And then whoever is going to shoot at it will roll an attack roll.
You sure you don't want me to roll athletics? I have a -1.
You can take the next one, pal.
If you have a catapult spell, it would be hilarious.
Catapult spell.
Yeah.
Can also whale bomb them.
Eat shit.
Alright.
You want to do that so
I'm
bad.
waiting for the day.
You
Okay,
want
so
to
Scrody, you're doing this? Okay,
Yeah,
once you hit
throw
that
it.
throw button, it is up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
throwing it.
Yeet.
It's a 16 plus 20.
16 times
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 20.
20. So 320 feet up in the air.
Jesus Christ!
And that's just
Cecilia
from
just spin.
Just shot puts it in
Yeah,
the fucking
shot put it-
galaxy.
Simple. What's your range?
oh fuck. I'm gonna have to wait till it comes down.
You're gonna have to wait for it to come down a couple,
Okay.
huh?
So you can
Hold on,
either.
it's,
Ah,
What the fuck? Where's the? Oh, what the fuck?
it's just fucking skeet shooting.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's 240 feet. What's the stuff?
Okay, so I'll allow you to make an attack roll whenever you see it hit kind of the 248 feet yard, and then if that misses, we'll allow it to fall some, and then you can make another attack. Okay, so it reaches 240 feet, and still it still has momentum as you fire at it.
22.
Okay. The DC was going to be a 15. So yeah, okay, you hit it, and there is a up in the air.
And it does 20 damage.
That vial's dead.
Nice.
Yeah. You easily see that there's this, explosion followed by, kind of like this smoke cloud that immediately kind of evaporates up into the sky. About 15 minutes pass, and you hear the familiar sound of a sky galley flying through the air.
Okay.
Let's go time.
Let's go time.
You know it's coming from the north. You
This
don't
way.
quite have. Yeah, you don't have. It is basically the next hex open, and is on your way. So it's about you see it in the sky 3 miles over essentially. Do you wait for it to fly directly over you? What are you all gonna do?
We're gonna go.
It's perfect.
Yeah, we're about to just start chugging these potions.
Well, I thought I was gonna carry you up and then you chug the potion.
No, we just chug the potions now and I'll just fuck it. Well, you don't have to drink yours, you can be a bird.
Yeah, I'll be a bird for now.
Bird it.
Okay. Everybody that drinks a potion, deduct it from your inventory.
And we have the Featherfall token, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and that just needs to be on your person,
Yeah.
essentially.
Okay. Oh, shit.
What is this?
Frigid foot.
What do with it?
Spin. Spin
Okay.
these.
You
I
all
see.
chug the potion and take flight.
Mm-hmm.
As you take like a running jump, Emma, you just do a cool flip and take off into the air. The skyship
Oh no!
begins to take a direct course.
Get shredded.
No cake.
No capes.
I know it doesn't show it on the map, but there, you would also see a smaller sky galleon flying next to it.
I'm assuming what we're looking at is the mothership.
That is the mothership. And you would see that there are siege stabs and blast stabs on it. So here, if y'all wouldn't mind, just out here in front, mark the kind of
Jesus Christ!
formation all of you are
My
in.
boy.
I'm
I
a
guess it'd
bird.
be like in like a geese formation. We're in a triangle.
Geese were in the V shape.
Yeah, we're in a V shape.
You would have to dismiss Chippy,
Yeah.
but you should be able to take some kind of action to just summon him back up. All right, so y'all are taking a V formation.
Yeah,
Okay.
like geese.
Simple in front.
What?
Okay.
We're honky.
You would see that there are essentially 4 stabs right there, and there, and all 4 of them are pointing at all of you.
For what?
4 of the magic blast staffs, so basically the siege staffs.
Yeah, the cannons.
They're gonna, as you get within range, they're gonna fire 2 fireballs and 2 lightning bolts at you. So what is the range on those? Because the siege stabs are increase the range on them.
Is this part of your fancy map thing where you can put a grid on top of this, or is this just a
This is
picture?
not the battle map.
Oh.
This is just purely a cinematic. That's what it looks like you're flying into
Oh,
our map.
okay, cute.
Yeah, we are not to the battle map yet.
Do we know how many men are in this ship?
So you would, a ship like this would probably it'd be about 100 or so men.
Ooh.
You would see teams are manning the
Or women, we don't know.
teams of men and women are manning the siege staffs. Emma, with your eagle flight, you'd see at the very front what looks to be Caliquette's arms crossed.
I hate that bitch!
Oh, this bitch.
Who?
Callie Quetz, that bitch that hates us.
Oh, I thought you were
And
gonna
you would
say
see
Gwen.
her like.
She say fire?
Yeah, as they unleash their spells at all of you.
Oh, she's turning on the fire. She's pointing at
Yeah, she did the movement.
Okay, so the max range is 1,200 feet.
That's
For
1,200 feet?
That's max range, so they roll at so basically they roll at disadvantage.
God damn.
So all of you make dexterity saving throws, and if you succeed, no damage. But if they hit, you take damage.
it hurt.
Are we in Skrelia's aura?
I mean, are y'all that close together? 'Cause-
No, I don't
okay.
think so.
So basically, hold on. I need to get the fucking fireball and lightning.
Oh, okay. That was close.
The spells. So lightning.
It didn't do so
Bolt.
good.
I mean, you.
I don't know.
I think I failed it for sure. Oh, wait. I think I still failed it. It doesn't matter.
Wait, we are in your world?
No, I don't think we're that close.
Nah.
So it's,
I think based off position, the only one who would be in it is Emma.
But I don't think you guys would be flying right next to each other. I feel like we'd be coming at a distance from each other.
I'm also a giant bird.
Big bird.
That's my bad.
It's my fault.
cool.
Myself.
So soft. Like a baby.
Yeah. So, 15 feet. Okay. So they don't fire lightning bolts. These are all fireballs. Just to make the dexterity saving throw, it's the casters. Okay. So these guys don't have a crazy high casting modifier.
Losers. I'm gonna fail.
Give me a moment while I figure that.
They don't have a high casting modifier. It's a DC 20.
Actually.
So it's DC 12.
Did you make it because of your fucking thing?
I didn't make
And
it.
everybody rolled at advantage, right?
Oh, we rolled with
we had
advantage?
advantage?
Because it's at max range.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
That did
I rolled a
help.
16 plus 3, so I said.
Yeah, I rolled a 12. I rolled an 11.
11.
11. Okay. Wait, so you still take damage?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's with advantage. It was a 11.
You take 29 fire damage.
Yeah, that's okay.
You're a little scorched now.
As you see these 4 fireballs just like flak around all of you.
So there are people operating these staffs,
Yes.
right?
Just like there were whenever you
Okay.
killed the other 5 ships. One of them being meat grinded by Malachite.
You're welcome.
It was
Blender
brutal.
moment.
It was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's gonna happen again. Be careful.
Okay. So what is everybody's flight speed? Yours is 80, but you're keeping pace with everybody else.
She can do whatever she wants.
And we'll say you're all dashing. So that's 60 feet of movement. It's the slowest speed of movement, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So you are now. It's going to be 200 feet per round, essentially. So you are now 1,000 feet away. Because it would be less, but you're kind of, you're colliding.
Mhm.
So basically, I'm calculating it at about 200 feet per round.
So we're 1,000 feet away.
So you're about 1,000 feet away. Now you've got 2 lightning bolts and 2 fireballs. So everybody, it's still at long range though. So everybody roll the dexterity checks with advantage.
Are you shitting my dick?
Finally.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
same.
DC is still 12.
I think I just barely made it.
Yep, made it.
Not
By the way, I didn't
bad.
make the other one, but I took half of the 29.
Okay. Even with the damage.
Yeah. I rolled 11 and then I rolled a 10.
And you shielded it? How'd you get half?
Huh?
How'd you take half?
That's fire.
So
Oh.
with the druid rules, do I have the giant eagle's hit points or do I have my hit points?
I thought it was the giant eagles first, and then once that ran over you, or ran out, you turned back
I mean, do you
into
have the
a-
paper that Riley printed out for you?
It's on hold though.
You want to land on the ship?
I thought so.
We should.
Sorry. Y'all want to land on the ship?
What?
I said it's chocolate.
I think that Simpsons video where Homer's talking
Okay,
about, I've been
so
around
if
metal
you
content,
fail-
I'm fine. And then she's talking to you today.
I
You
just
take
watched that episode.
29 fire damage. If you
Yeah, I would
fail.
already be back to my person.
You failed?
Blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Have you tried not failing?
She passed the first one.
Oh,
It says when you assume a wild shape form, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your druid level.
Okay.
Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast's stat block, but you retain your creature type, hit points, hit point dice, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores, class features, languages, and feats. You also retain your skill and saving throw proficiencies and use your proficiency bonus for them in addition to gaining the proficiencies of the creature.
So the way I'm reading that is that you have your normal HP and then the temporary HP.
Okay.
But what happens if you lose the temporary HP?
What's wrong with you?
I need to make sounds every now and then, otherwise I go crazy.
Okay.
Oh, but this says level 3 circle forms. You've learned ancient techniques that allow you to channel lunar magic when you assume a wild shape form, granting you the following benefits. Your armor class equals 13 plus your wisdom modifier or the beast armor class, whichever one is higher. You gain a number of temporary hit points equal to 3 times your druid level. In addition, you can cast the spells from this feature, blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't say anything about, like, if you expend. It says,
And kind of reading that as the temporary HP point, it just gives you like a little shield, but then you still maintain your form even without the temporary HP. That's how I'm kind of reading that. Yeah, hit points in wild shape. When you transfer, you assume the hit points and hit die of the beast. Wait, that was the old one. When you transform, you gain temporary hit points. God, it doesn't explain it.
yeah.
Damage in wild shape. No, that's how much damage you do.
Yeah, it says when you assume a wild shape form, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your druid level. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast stat block, but you retain your creature type, hit point dice, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores, class features, languages, and feats. You also retain your skill and saving throw proficiencies and use your proficiency bonus for them, in addition to gaining the proficiencies of the creature.
Yeah, so you stay in that form for a number of hours equal to half your druid level, or until you use wild shape again, have the incapacitated condition, or die. So basically, your normal HP is now part of your beast HP.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
and
just
the
add
temp
them together?
No. So your normal HP is your normal HP, and the temp HP is like the little shield that transforming gives you.
And
And it's triple your druid level.
so like
So even if you
39.
yes. Even if you lose the temp HP, it'll start taking out of your normal HP, but you're still transformed into a giant.
Unless you die.
Unless you drop to 0 HP, and then you transform back.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
there
much
is no longer any wild
math.
shape HP. You just get that extra little shield. So yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad we figured that out now.
Okay, but it also said that I keep my proficiencies as well as the animal's proficiencies. So like
You
if
take
my
the higher of the two.
Mm-hmm.
oh, I
Don't
take the
combine-
higher
don't
of the
combine them,
two.
the higher of the
Okay.
two.
Okay.
Cool.
And so how much damage was that last
So
blast?
29 fire damage. Fire damage.
So
And
29.
you have 39 overshield.
Yeah.
Overshield. Okay. 1,200 feet. Oh no, where I put my thing.
In the tray. Put the
I got too much shit.
in the tray.
No.
Come here.
Come here.
Yeah, look. Put the thing here. Put the book there.
I just want to put this stupid paper back in here, but something in my folder is not letting me.
Okay, so 800 feet.
My what?
Your before.
My folder. Okay. Fucking pissing
It's
me
the
off.
paper clip.
It's not just the paper clip. It's
Okay, so
I'm like bending shit.
Temple, roll the die, and tell me what you get.
D20?
Yeah, just any die. Even number, you take a fireball. Odd number, you take a lightning bolt.
8.
8. So what I say? Even number, fireball. Okay.
No, like,
Okay, so everybody roll
No, fire
dexterity
was-
saving throws
even.
with advantage. As a lightning bolt passes through the left side of you, and a fireball fires at the right side. Temple, you are caught in the fireball. Or, well, the fireball blast is what you hit. You take, essentially. Because you're the center.
What's the save this time?
12. Still 12. It is 31 lightning damage. So,
Jesus Christ.
Emma and Skrelia. DC 12.
Yeah, saved.
Saved? Okay, so you dodge. Alright, so you take 31 lightning damage. So Temple, Malachi Saris?
Sarah today.
Saris, and Ezra, 25 fire damage if you fail.
I saved.
Saved.
Okay, so none of you take damage. Or, except for Emma.
Damn.
Yay.
Damn book.
They were like shit.
You need the jail.
Dude, it's all of my dice. It doesn't
Jesus.
matter. I can't put them all in there.
They'll fit.
I'm not putting
trust
that
you.
on
I
you.
trust you.
Hell no.
I have bad rolls anyways. For that.
No.
Okay. 600 feet.
What do you want? Zeke's dice?
Any die.
Here, take this one too.
Alright, everybody, dexterity saving throws. You no longer have advantage as you are now within normal range instead of long range.
Oh my god. I saved again.
Okay. So, Temple, we'll just reverse everything. So, Temple, Malachite, Ezra. If you fail the DC 12, you take 26 lightning damage.
No advantage, right?
No advantage this time.
Good.
Not bad.
And then Skrelia, Emma, 32 fire damage.
If you save, it's half.
If you save, it's still none.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're not quite to the point that you're close enough for it to count. So, I will say this: if you would like to instead dash, take the evade action, you can start still getting advantage on these saves.
Yeah.
But your approach will take longer, so you take more attacks. So, kind of what do you want to do there? Okay.
How far are we now?
So you're 600 feet now, and whenever you just took those attacks. So do you want to evade, or do you want to dash? So either evade and get 100 feet closer, or dash and get 200 feet closer.
Gonna evade.
Evade? Okay. So if one person evades, everybody's going to have to evade.
What do you guys want to do?
But that means we take more attacks, right?
Yeah, because
When we
it
evade.
takes you longer to reach, and these guys don't seem to be running out of any kind of ammo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you want to take longer to get on the ship?
I think taking another hit of 20 something plus is gonna hurt really bad.
Yeah.
So I personally think evading is a good idea.
Who's gonna get hurt? You?
I've already gotten hurt. You've gotten hurt. You've gotten hurt.
Yeah.
Ish's not hurt. Or Tim's not hurt.
I'm the only one who hasn't gotten hurt too.
Okay, so you're going to
You do
dodge?
whatever's best for everyone.
So I think evading is a better idea.
Okay. So, the fireballs stop, and now you're just seeing lightning bolts shot at all of you. So everybody make dexterity saving throws. The DC is still 12.
But with advantage now.
With advantage.
Where's the trip? Oh,
So dexterity?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
as you are
dude.
dodging in the air.
Thank God.
The damage is 25 lightning damage.
What's the save?
DC 12.
Okay. I just
Yeah, all these saves are going to be DC 12 because these guys aren't the most magic inclined. Okay?
Safe.
Alright. You're 500 feet, still dodging, still evading. And I will say, like, if y'all want to clump up really tightly to get Skrelia's aura, you can do that. But you'd be at risk of taking basically 2 pock shots of lightning bolts.
That's a bad idea.
Do you want
Lovely.
to keep evading?
Do we want to dash?
I'm cool with dashing, but I'm also meat shield.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm fine. So
You're still part of the team.
I don't have to really worry about dodging because of my dexterity. I'm really dexterous. I'm more concerned about you guys. I'm sorry.
I just want to get on the thing and fight them.
Let's just dash.
We can dash.
Okay.
Let's just dash.
What if
Dash if you want to. Leave your friends behind.
you go to the
Lovely girl. Are you ready for your snacks?
Ready.
Can I do it this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know where they are?
Yeah.
Okay, so you do not have advantage. It is a lightning bolt, DC 23. Not the DC. The DC is 12.
I was
Okay.
like, what the
The
fuck?
damage is 23.
Whoa.
Oh, I rolled like ass.
Added 2.
Is it dexterity again?
You said the damage
I
is
just rolled
23.
strength by
Damage is
accident.
23.
It was 17.
Remember, no more than 8, please.
Yeah.
Well, she ready.
Oh, yeah. That's why she came out here.
She ready.
She's wondering where her snacks are.
Was this fireball?
This is lightning.
Oh. No.
So
you can't.
23.
That would be 9.
23 lightning damage.
Hey. Lovely.
The save is still 12, right?
Save is still 12.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. As you all dash,
See, don't do it for her.
No, I threw 2 more.
Okay.
Or the ones that were on the ground, I picked them up and I threw them into the stone.
the
23?
spells cease as you see the team seem to be scrambling for what was essentially you would all know as Dragon's Breath that powered these blaster staffs. So you are now going to be able to land.
Thank God.
Too late for that idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not a.
Hit that blade pose.
Huh?
Hit that blade pose.
So you are all currently midair over here, and let me place your tokens. But
Good lord.
you would see these are the small guys, the crews kind of running back and forth. You would see Caliquet's right there, getting ready for to greet all of you, and what looked like, other officers in the back there. Are y'all going to keep that formation as you're approaching on this side?
I was thinking about going
Like,
on the other side.
Place yourselves.
Move me to this side.
Skrilla. Keep give me Malachite. Ezra, where do you want to go? You want to be
Yeah.
like, oh,
What did you?
you moved the whole map.
Fantasy.
You want to be like over here?
More this way.
This way?
Yeah,
Right there?
perfect.
Is for me.
We're still in midair, right?
Still in there.
Yeah,
If
y'all
you're
are still
out
flying.
here. Yeah.
You would have like 45
me
minutes
next
left
to Tim.
of flying, so.
Left side or right side?
My left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to Temple?
Yeah.
Yeah, you all still have like 45 minutes of flying left.
Yeah, we're good. About to land. Can we use that for our advantage in combat?
Yes, because you're fucking flying. I mean, how you use it is up to you.
Because if we land on the ground, we don't lose it, right?
No.
We could just jump and
Yeah,
continue.
basically.
Okay.
Okay. Let's roll initiative.
Okay.
I was like, what are we? What's happening?
Hey.
Oh, now I roll good. Okay.
What you got?
19.
Oh, no, I rolled good.
Me too. What's your +5 with your dex? What'd you get?
Actually,
15.
plus
You said +10 to initiative?
No, I don't have plus 10 initiative. He's just talking out of his ass.
because I spew so much shit.
All right.
Yes-ish.
Where did y'all place yourselves? Oh, geez, you spread yourselves way the fuck out.
Yeah, we're learning.
You have a trash.
It's only been almost 2 years.
It's only
Yeah.
learning when he wants us to.
Malachite.
Oh, no, he's gonna do
take
something
this
that affects.
It is Malachite, right? Or is it
Well,
Sarah?
It's Sarah's.
There's trash inside it.
It's for him.
Oh,
God damn it. Every time.
yeah.
I'm gonna find the module that does it and murder it. Okay, so that being said,
You gotta move me 1 up.
you up one?
Yeah.
Right there.
No. Mother.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So, this is about to be a whole lot of combat, and honestly, this is a good place to end. Are we all good with that? Okay. All right then. We will pick that up right there next week.
Jesus. What a place to pick up.
You'll have a good night.